actions have taken place, so we'll roll into initiative as normal. But I will say for standing up, you will need to stand up away from the squares that the table and chairs are, if that makes sense. So as part of half your movement of getting up, you would step into any of the squares adjacent to you.
Got it.
And from then on, the table and chairs will be difficult terrain.
Nice.
But that said, why don't we all roll initiative? And once we finish that, I will play the music playlist. Let's get it started.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat
those puns.
I'm still over here just like, I'm just entirely fucked.
I think I feel underneath Mega Bitchy.
You're not missing an entire class feature.
It's true. Enjoy sleeping.
Based on health alone, I'm a little worried about Arlong right now, but we'll probably be fine.
You lie.
It's like,
you lie to me.
I'm just saying, I've seen you get stomped before when people trying to stab you.
Yeah, but now I'm fat. I'm a beach ball. I got so much more space to work with.
You got so much more stabbing spaces now. You're a bigger target.
I'll never recover. My life of enjoying pizza and donuts, it's caught up with me.
You gotta stick to the workout regimen. You gotta stop skipping leg day.
Pepperonis!
you're saying that, and I was over here just like, hey, I had a doctor's appointment. It's like, hey, yeah, high cholesterol now.
Hey, you're gonna die in 3 weeks if you don't stop eating pizza, sir.
Damn, guess I'm dead.
Fantasy healthcare. Or you cast a spell and you're cured.
It's like,
absolutely
your healthcare
fucked.
It's like either your healthcare says like either you adjust your entire diet and lifestyle to do this thing, or pay me 50 gold.
Let's go.
I think I'll pay.
Mechanical heart, let's go.
Well, I don't know, if you're a commoner, you might not have 50 gold, and then you're really fucked.
Yeah, just don't be a commoner. Roll well on
they should have thought of that before they became peasants.
Oh, poor!
Oh, I'm so glad somebody got that.
Way to be poor, you poors.
I'm just trying to see like
I'm in this picture. This picture is me.
I mean, I was Burkus before you guys decided to give him a shit ton of stuff when you first met him.
It's poor. Brick is no more poor.
Burkus no more poor.
How about we pay you in stuff?
You literally like, hey, y'all do it for like 25 gold. It's a super dangerous expedition. You guys were like, here, have an adamantine half plate set. I'm like, the fuck?
it's like why? Because it's extremely dangerous and you might die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burkus can't die. The DM is too afraid to kill him. Can't be done.
I mean, they did crit you multiple times. However, you had adamantine.
Yeah, I still am standing. Coincidence? I think not.
Okie dokie day. Initiative is sorted and is correct. Who has a higher initiative between ECR and the Incubus? Hen and...
I'm gonna go with the Incubus.
You would be shocked to learn that ECR is stronger.
More Dexy.
Faster than the more Dexy.
Oh.
Damn.
Or no, I have it backwards. I was looking at the wrong sheets. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Too many sheets open.
Hey, look, you got a lot of stuff to keep track of. It's all good.
Okay, dokily.
All right, pop me like a balloon.
We are going to start off with Lorelei as she continues to speak in a calming voice. Seeing that Arlong is unaffected, she will turn to the next largest threat, Theric, and attempt to charm him. He makes a wisdom saving throw. And with the 16, he will save unaffected. As she sees this, she will draw her rapier, which you were all given a chance to examine before all of this broke out. However, you see now that it is coated in some kind of dark-colored poisonous liquid. And she calls out in Infernal. Does anyone speak Infernal?
I speak Abyssal. Damn it!
I do not.
Wrong
I
one.
Ah,
so
so close.
Okay.
Nope.
As she does so, you watch as two forms flicker into existence, almost as if coming out from invisibility. Gelatinous and dripping down the ceiling and wall. You watch as two giant slimes slide down the wall towards the table where all your
Oh,
weapons
That's
are
where our
currently
stabbing was.
laying. As they slide further and further down the wall, they reach the wood of the table, and you, Brickus and Edwin, can both smell the burning of wood as the acid begins to eat into the table and everything on it. You guys are watching your non-magical objects in the table begin to be destroyed.
Well,
My
was it
hand
Dick
accident.
anyway? He deserved it.
Cyrus, you are seated at the table. There is an incubus with a hand covetously on your shoulder from having tried to charm you moments ago.
I will stand up and back up. I think I have maybe 10 feet of movement left. And then I will reach towards the incubus and say, "No touchy!" and cast Inflict Wounds at 5th level.
Excellent.
Does a 27 hit?
A 27 does hit.
Or, yeah, 5th level, because I have 1 5th level spell slot and no actual spells to go along with it.
Very nice. 33 will bloody this incubus as you touch and scream at this creature, and a backlash of negative energy shoots out from you, coursing across it, withering the beautiful bare flesh of this humanoid fiend.
I feel like I grab him by the throat. And,
Alright, 35. Even more bloody.
yeah, such terrible base damage. A 2, a 4, and a 2.
yeah.
In fact,
A 7, 7, and an 8 make up for that, I think, a little.
well,
Yeah.
I'm going to risk it for the biscuit
Oh,
and
God.
re-roll one of those 2s.
Okay.
Oh.
How many? Is that a sorcery thing?
Yes,
Okay,
I
6
have.
more damage.
I can re-roll up to my charisma, which is 1.
Nice.
And so I'm gonna do that.
All right. This incubus is very badly hurt by that.
Was that a bonus action to
No.
do that? I don't
No.
think it was.
This is an action, main action.
No. I'm saying the sorcery point thing.
Oh, I don't think so. I think it's
Let
just
me-
part of the attack, but
I think so too. Let me just double check. Metamagic Adept. Empowered spell. When you roll damage, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll a number of things up to your charisma modifier minimum 1. Yeah. So that's fine. So with a bonus action then, I will drop the a spirit totem,
Okay.
which in this case will be the dragon totem.
Okay. It's on a point, so at any intersection of the squares. Where do you want to put it? Right in the middle of the table. Next to you.
We'll
Hell
drop
yeah.
it right there because the area is large enough. It's 30-foot radius, so
It's
that's
big
going
as
to cover
hell,
the
yeah.
entire room, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that goes all the way over here. So
30 feet, yeah.
yeah, so that's most of the room. So yeah, my healing is enhanced in there, and anybody that needs to make I think it's perception checks. Ability checks to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. So that might have been helpful before, but you know, whatever. Anywho, that's me.
All right. Your small dragon appears next to you, and gives a tiny, very adorable roar. Feyada, you are seated at the table. You are poisoned. Your stuff looks like it's under some sort of ooze.
Not my stuff. I've never.
No,
I
your
don't think
stuff
I've-
is in the bag of holding. Yes, you have. Yes.
Yep. I have literally put nothing over there. None of that stuff is mine.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I was just like, she gives out basically a wordless roar, like, why do we keep getting backstabbed?
Ugh.
As she flutters the wings and basically floats up. Do I need to use
You're
my
still
bonus?
coming out of prone, but
Yeah. Do you need the bonus action to go ahead and disengage so I don't get hit by
that's entirely up to you. You
Yeah.
can do whatever you would like.
I would like to use my bonus action disengage.
Fly up half your speed. The ceilings aren't very tall here. Only, I would say, 11 feet.
Alright. Then I'll be 10 feet up. Ish. It's more like 7 feet up because of the fact I am.
Yeah, so you're effectively, your feet are effectively at 5 feet. Yeah, because that would
Yeah.
be the square that you're in.
And I'm going to, I guess, shoot this at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, that would
All
save your bonus action for disengage since you're still technically within melee range.
At disadvantage towards the person that's right here.
It is an action to draw something from the bag of holding, however.
What do you mean? This is not a bag of holding.
Oh.
This is the, what was it called?
Oh, the haversack. The thing where it's a bonus action because the thing you need is always on the top. Okay, perfect.
No, the lanyard of rapid access.
Okay. Too many different extra dimensional things. You pull the thing from your neck.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And then I pull out the thing, and then I'm trying to figure out which one was actually the person we need to shoot. I think it's this one. I try. The screen is smaller than it should be.
If you're pointing
Alright.
at me, I do not
Which-
see it.
Which one was the incubus that was a really big problem?
There are 3 succubus or incubuses around you.
Alright.
This is the first round of combat.
The one next to Cyrus is the one that I fucked up with a
Inflict wounds.
inflict
I-
wounds. There we go.
Yes, I am going to shoot him with the arcane spitter at disadvantage.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
A
Wait, no. That's not a plus
14
3.
is going to miss. He'll dodge out of the way, and your radiant ball of goo splatters against the wall, hissing. it burns slightly. Further movement.
It shoots goo?
It has these like little orbs that that it uses as fuel, and it shoots little
Oh.
pellets of radiant.
It's one of those gel nerf guns.
Exactly.
All right. Floating 5 feet up and poisoned and all that stuff. Yep, I think that's about it.
Brickus.
Brickus,
have
from my
received
notes from
your
last time, is charmed.
Yes.
He's gonna sit at the table, kind of look around what's going on, and be like, I don't know what you guys are all worried about. This stuff's delicious. This drink definitely doesn't taste like poison, as he's gonna keep drinking his drink. It's just calmly, casually, just watching the battle unfold in that comic of the dog being like, this is fine.
Yeah, the succubus behind you is gently petting the top of your head. It's nice.
Mm.
Stupid.
Do I make a save at the end of my turn, or am I just charmed indefinitely?
No, only if you suffer harm or receive a suicidal command.
When I drank my drink, did that give me any poison damage?
It did not.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, Theric is going to stand from the table, wobble slightly, and try and grab Lorelith with an athletics. And poisoned is ability checks as well. So he makes a desperate grab for her. Oh, for her. And she dodges out of the way nimbly with a 17. He shakes his head and takes another step away, looking down at the oozes. He seems to realize in his poisoned and slightly inebriated state, he was drinking a little bit, that his weapons are actively melting.
Yeah.
And we will go to Ma Kitch. She is going to scan the table and meet eyes with Isior. She is going to attempt to hypnotic gaze him. As he is half rising from the table and turning, he makes a wisdom save. That's a 19, so he is not affected. He actually seemingly jerks his head in realization of what that creature might be. Might have some information for you guys on his turn. So seeing this creature is going to step closer and swing twice. Once at Cyrus, twice at Isior.
Rude.
Cyrus, does a natural 20 hit?
Yes, and this character does not have adamantine, so it's a full-on crit.
16 slashing damage.
Ouchies.
Isior also gets crit, and then that's a 21. So for a
Yeah.
total of 17, 24 slashing to Isior as he's rising from the table. We're going to go to Succubus over here. Succubus over here is going to look across the table at Edelwyn. Here, don't stop. Your food will get cold. Can you please make me a wisdom saving throw versus charm?
You hardly. Okay. Oh, I want to reroll.
Okay, once per session.
Oh my god, it didn't get better.
A 10 is unfortunately not going to succeed.
And now I'm annoyed.
I will whisper you the telepathic command you receive. And then as she turns away from you, she will look to Theric and extend claws from each of her hands, growing sharper by the second. We will go to you, Edelwyn.
Yeah. Edelyn's just like sitting there laughing and like clapping, watching what's happening. And she's like, Brickus, look, isn't this just a wonderful show?
I don't know how she got her nails to grow like that. That's got to be like some like
Right?
trick of the hand, right?
The
I got
special
to
effects
ask her how
are
she did that
insane.
after the show. This is wonderful. And cheers!
She-
I tail of a cup to cheers.
I turn to my left and I see the blob and I go to like poke it. Look, this even looks real. Poke.
That looks delicious.
Edelwyn, as you
Mm.
go to poke the ooze, your hand
Oh no!
passes right through the illusion. Of course,
Ah.
Oh.
this play has practical effects,
Mhm.
Oh.
but you know that, and Brickus knows that, and everybody else is fighting.
Put a finger to my mouth like we don't want to ruin the surprise.
Oh, okay.
Or long.
We know.
Wait, it's
We're
fine.
in the know. We're in the know though. We got like VIP access.
God.
Oh no, they're morons.
We stand the fuck up
Okay.
at our 2-foot stature.
Okay. If you are going to remain there, you are going to remain in a difficult terrain square.
Fine by me.
Okay.
I'm going to shuffle down. And with that as a whole fucking movement, looking at this sucky bitch, we're gonna try and grab her.
The party of inflict wounds has arrived. These succubi were not prepared.
We're gonna do maximum effort for maximum pain.
Level 6?
Oh no!
I don't have a six. We're not that high.
Oh,
level.
5th. 5th.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But we'll
Unfortunately, a 14 is just going to miss.
once per.
Once per?
We gamble.
Or can you use your Spindle of Fate?
You know what? That's a good fucking point.
To choose to just succeed. How many
Okay.
charges do you have?
That's why I'm double checking. I'm trying to find where I marked that down. Spindle of Fate. Yes, I can.
Ooh.
So, we expenditure the 3.
All right.
And we change time. Like, grab this bitch.
Fuck yeah.
They had a brief flash, like they swore they dodged it. Suddenly, my hand is on them.
Oh.
Concentrated growing poison.
Oh yeah. They get that
Well more than bloodied with that or long.
I look at them with my small beady eyes. That's
My small beady eyes.
Is that you?
Yes, and true. Does she have to make a con save for the grung touch?
Wrong.
Poisonous skin. You know.
Okay. Succubi don't have innate poison resistance. Okay.
Natural 20, right? Mm-hmm.
Two
poisoned.
net 20s.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
See, I knew you like saving it.
This was me all night last night too with Josh. Ugh.
See,
All right.
this is why I
Things you
used to
could roll
inflict
two nat
wounds
20s
today.
on.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty worse things you could have gotten 2 nat 20s on. If it's not getting poisoned, then so be it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It does nothing but roast. That is fair.
Alrighty. This incubus is going to attempt to charm Fayetta. Fayetta, I need a wisdom saving throw as this very sexy incubus succubus looks over at you and asks you what's wrong that you got up from your seat so quickly.
I'm trying to think, like, how much of a fucking AC is it? I have an item to help me with this situation. I have to make this check at disadvantage, right?
I don't think so. What? Poison doesn't affect saving throws.
All right. And it's wisdom.
Yep.
I will roll again.
Okay. All right. With a 17, you are unaffected. You know who your attackers are, and they are the people that are attacking you. We'll go to Isior, who is going to get up from the table and exclaim in the voice of only a college principal can muster, "Enough!" And as his voice rolls out with a command that you have not heard the entire time that you have known him, he will cast Time Stop.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit, he's him. He's him.
He finally got his
Oh.
spells back.
This is the first fight that Isior has had something approaching his full health and full abilities. He is also focused on spells to protect himself and others, since he had to completely rebuild his spellbook. He will have 3 turns of stopped time to act in.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Do your thing, Chief. Handle that.
I told you I'm an associate professor. Easy.
Okay. The first
Ninth level
thing-
is full professor bullshit.
Yeah.
to finish out
My
that
God.
turn where he cast Time Stop, he moves through the difficult terrain of Chancellor's Square over to here. He will cast Mage Armor, which he did not have active at that point on his second turn, moving again through everyone to get over here. On his second turn, he's going to go for Fire Shield on himself. He's going to go for a chill a warm shield, which will grant him resistance to fire damage. No, wait. What the fuck? The chill shield gives resistance to fire damage. Okay, that's the one he wants.
There's a fire resistance and then there's a cold resistance.
Cold
one.
resistance. And lastly, it's a little bit of an awkward corner, but he can get 2 of them. He's going to cast Wall of Force. And panels of invisible force begin appearing surrounding Lorelith and the succubus next to her. Completely in impenetrable cages of magic. Let me draw. 10. Sort of like a narrow corridor here, trapping them in it. And that is 3 turns for Isior. So as time resumes, you Arlong, Theric, Arlong and Theric both feel the Wall of Force pop into effect as time resumes. You're close enough to Feyada as well. You're close enough to it that the change in air pressure is immediate. Ethior now stands in the corner, swathed in a chill blue magic, and protected by his mage armor, and he is holding a dagger in one hand and a wand in the other, and he looks for all the world like an actual wizard. You've never seen him look this proficient, ever.
Yeah, he's been kind of shitty to be
Yeah, he's been fucked so many times because of the fact that he has been exhausted, fatigued, all that shit. This is great.
Lorelith will take her turn to bash her hands against the wall of force and explore how big it is. She is not able to do anything.
Can anybody reaction to flicker off?
Yes, you can. That is your reaction for the round. As this happens, there is a footstep on the stairs. And you watch as Chandler
You
Tompkins steps down the stairs in a resplendent blue and black garment
What the?
and a wide smile.
Who the fuck is this asshole then?
Friends, compatriots, surely there's no reason for all of us to fight. My good friend Isior, surely we can talk about this.
There's more of them.
Even as Isior goes to respond, a strange look crosses his face.
Yay!
That's an 11. Isior goes a little bit slack, not looking concerned at this person, as if regarding them as a friend. Suddenly.
Well, shit.
He had a moment. He had a moment.
He did.
Cyrus.
Goddamn.
He has advantage on these saves too, which is crazy.
He had a moment.
God
He had
damn
his
it, he's-
5 minutes of silver light.
I look at the incubus and I say, "You're my friend. You want to protect me. You want to kill anything that is doing me harm." And I'm going to try and use suggestion on him.
Yeah, turn it around on him. Suggestion once per day. Is a Yuan-Ti, what's your spellcasting mod for Yuan-Ti?
For UNT, it's only a DC 13 for suggestion.
Oof. Okay.
So
Wisdom
pretty easy
save?
to save. Yes, I
no?
believe so.
They've got no innate advantage to it though, so that's another 11. I love to roll 11s today.
Yeah.
Okay, they have been suggested to help you.
To defend me and do harm to anyone that did me harm because they're my friend, and that fucker behind me hit me hard.
I'll say it sounds reasonable because fiends are always infighting with other fiends.
Yeah, I was
If you
gonna.
are its ally, then it would want to protect you. That makes I'll say that is reasonable.
I was going to say that the succubus is jealous of you and wants to kill you, but you trapped him in a box of invisible energy.
Sorry, I was gonna catch this one, but then the landscape ended up differently than I expected.
Yeah, no, it happens totally.
Okay.
So
That's your
that
action.
is my action. I didn't technically use a spell slot.
No, you did not. That's
for
an
that.
innate spell, so you could still cast a leveled spell if you wanted to.
Cool, Z's. I'm going to Misty Step to get the fuck out.
Oh, I'm a big fan of that. Where you going?
Back here?
Other corner?
Yeah.
Are you going onto the table?
No, I didn't realize there was a table there. My bad. I'll be
You're
I'll be
fine.
there.
Go wherever you want.
I
I kind of would love it. It'd be fucking funny if you appear on the table.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'll be on the table.
Okay.
And then that's me.
Alrighty, Feyada, you have resisted the charm.
Who to shoot the hardest?
There are only
Those
two targets that you can shoot from where you are right now. The wall of force reaches the ceiling, or there's only 1 feet of clearance, which you can't shoot over.
Darn.
Excuse me, sorry.
Can I shoot him?
No, he's on. You would have to move, is what I'm saying.
Alright. That one has suggestion on it. And this
Yeah, but the
person right
green
here-
alien thing is free to kill.
This one right here is free to shoot?
Yeah.
Alright. I decide to shoot with my arcane spitter. I
Alright.
hit.
I choose to believe you. Where's the roll?
I hit.
You roll a 10. What's your modifier?
+8.
An 18 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Ah, damn it. Well, that was. I thought I was being smart about that. Damn.
A very good thing, but you had not determined this guy's AC yet.
Damn it, that was also one use, so it's gone.
Unfortunate. The clockwork amulet crumbles in your hand and is reduced to ash.
I mean, his AC is an 18.
Yeah, I guess so. Well,
If you can move towards me, I can lesser restoration you.
alright. Right here. Okay. Let me double check that. Yeah.
Okay, disengaging to not provoke opportunity attacks.
Yep.
All right, Breckus. Your friends are so embroiled that they have not even had a chance to kick you in the face. You still believe that they are play acting.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, I came here to have a good time and relax, so I'm just gonna enjoy the show and keep on drinking because everything is going fine. There's nothing to worry about. This beer is definitely not poison.
Okay. Theric is going to use a bonus action, and his eyes go wide as he looks at Chandler on the stairs. He is going to run down and he's gonna ask for Brickus's help to move the thing. He's going to grab Brickus and shake him, say, "Get up, man! What are you doing?" Brickus, as he is shaking you, he will use his action to cause a single point of damage to you. Can you please make me a wisdom save?
I would love to. And if this is still part of the charm effect, I do make those at advantage.
Yes, sir.
So, if only my wisdom was good. The 17?
A 17 will succeed. You blink
Oh, thank
and
God.
realize that this is not a play at all.
Fuck. Can I
Eric?
quickly say something as I'm woken up? Or
Yeah,
is it not
he's
my
asking for your help with the oozes.
turn? Alright, yeah, the users aren't real. You just walk through a room. They're fake.
What? He takes a single step into this one and
No.
it begins to fizzle. And as you all see it, as any of you look over and see Theric in the midst of this illusion, you disbelieve it. And it is gone.
Get your shit.
He will take one further step over to the table and reach down for his sword and shield. Then we will go to the cook. The cook looks down at Erlong. Erlong, The eyes of this creature draw you in, trying to hypnotize you. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh,
I will
fuck.
use my own spur.
Okay.
So
Oh my
perfectly
God.
on point.
I love that you did that
Oh,
7 too.
no.
that's crazy.
Do it again. Roll another one. Do it again.
Oh,
Good.
A 12 is still not going to save. When you fail this save, you are
Oh.
charmed until the start of this creature's next turn. While charmed in this way, you are stunned.
Oh shit.
Yay! I'm glad I wasn't concentrating.
Then they're going to run over here. Fayetta, 3 quick slashes with the longsword.
All right. What are the
22, a 23, and a 25.
Hey,
Oh,
look at
man.
all that. They all hit.
Alrighty. For a total of 26 slashing.
I am past bloodied.
Okay. This succubus flails around, and then mentally commands, Edwin, go punch the wizard in the face. Stop him from concentrating on his spell.
which one? Oh, okay.
You're
That
wizard,
one.
idiot.
I mean, she just said the wizard.
I mean,
There's multiple
they
wizards.
said your
Technically,
wizard.
I'm assuming it's accompanied by a point of some sort.
Yeah, there's frantic pointing.
Yeah. I have to get up, so. Oh wait, no, I can still make it to him even if I am prone. Because of
Oh, right, because...
my socks, my little socks.
Oh, your
Baby
socks that
socks.
never come up! Edelyn
Yeah.
bounces to her feet with the springiest of it.
Run over to him, and I actually do have to punch him because I don't have a sword, and I wouldn't have picked it up because she said punch.
Excellent. Straight athletics, please.
Miss it, Noonan. Miss it.
14.
A 14 does miss the mage armored AC of Isior. Do you have to hit for Fire Shield to take effect? Yeah, they have to hit, so you take no damage. As he shies away and looks at you like, what are you doing?
Stop it.
And I go, you're disrupting the show. Sit down.
Don't snap the fuck out of it. This is real.
That's me.
It's real.
Okay, Erlog, unfortunately you are stunned.
See it.
This incubus is suggested to go after the
Green guy.
green guy, and even if it flanked with Fayed, it wouldn't be flanking because it and Fayed are not allies, but it will attack with its claws. It does only make 1 claw attack, unfortunately, but that's an 18 to hit, which will just miss.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Isior is going to shake his head and look at you, Edwin, and at the man on the stairs as one person who he now regards as a friend is telling him to stop, and a person he regarded as a friend before is trying to punch him. Things are very confusing for poor Isior. And I'm going to say that he will use his action to cast Mind Blank on himself, which will end the charmed effect on him, I believe. Yeah. He's no longer affected by charmed person as his eyes clear. He looks past you, Edwin, at the man on the stairs, and then back at you, and he says, Your mind isn't right, Edwin."
I just tilt my head.
And he, what am I gonna use for mind blank? Mind blank. It's like a skull. He's got a bunch of effects on him right now, and he's maintaining concentration on Wall of Force, which means Lorelei can't do shit. The man on the stairs the man on the stairs. He's no longer concentrating. So he's going to pick a new concentration spell.
Well, why doesn't he come down and join us where the party is? Come on down the stairs.
Come down, join us, brother.
Rather than join you myself, why don't I elect a champion to fight in my name? Eeny, meeny, you with the big sword. Brickus. Give me a wisdom
Wow,
saving throw
authority.
versus dominate person.
Oh my god.
That's a charm, right? Dominate charm.
It is
I
a charm.
believe so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still advantage.
Okay.
You got the.
Roll well.
Oh,
Ooh,
no,
a
he did not
15 is
roll well.
not going to
I
do it.
would like to use my once per
Excellent.
reroll that. Ooh,
A
how about
20 will save. Congratulations.
Oh, thank fuck. All right. I growl angrily at him.
Shame. Cyrus, you're in the corner.
Yeah. Seeing Edelwyn hurting quite a bit, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on her. And
mean
wouldn't you
Feyeda?
know it? Or Feyeda, sorry. Who did I say?
Edelwyn.
Oh, my bad. I was looking
like,
at
why would you
Feyeda.
heal Edelwyn too? So, ew.
Let's see. Cure healing word. Where the fuck is healing word on this giant ass list? I'm gonna do that at
Did you
third
check your
level.
butt?
I hate.
So that's 14. So that's 14 healing to Edelwyn or to Feyeda. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep saying Edelwyn. And myself, Feyeda, Dragon Guy, Brickus, Arlong, possibly real guy laying on the ground, all get 8 hit points back.
Okay. Everybody in the blue circle gets 8 hit points. Feyeda gets 14 plus 8, so 22.
Yo.
And then with my action, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on Edelwyn.
Oh shit.
Okay. Quicken
Oh,
Sacred
no.
Flame? Or main action, sorry. No. Yeah.
Main action.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh no.
Give me a
Too
deck
quick.
save
It's for your own good.
against a max Sacred Flame.
I wouldn't have
21.
known. I rolled a 21.
Oh, okay. You dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known.
Oh my god.
And
Well-
Succubus turns to Ed and was like, "Is that an enemy? I kill."
This is a part of the show.
Is
Obviously.
that you, Cyrus? Are you good where you are?
Yeah, I'm good where I am. I'll stay here.
Alright, sir. We'll go to Feyeda.
Could it be argued that since I think it's a part of the show, I don't dodge?
It's
I
not a
don't-
threat, technically, by mental state.
That's up to you, I would
I-
say.
Think not, because I just straight up touched that thing. And I guess if I thought it was really a part of the show, I wouldn't try to dodge it.
Okay, I'll say that that's fair. You voluntarily take 16 radiant damage and scream in pain, realizing that you are charmed for the brief moment. Give me another save. This time at
And this'll
advantage
be
because you
advantage.
remembered.
Yeah. 19.
19 saves. You are no longer charmed.
Cool.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck.
charmed anymore.
I
go-
can fix that.
I just go.
It only took 16 damage.
Okay, I'm good.
All right, Feyeda, you move over
Did
to
the
the table.
incubus attack the green guy and do any damage
Yes.
to him, or
It
okay?
missed.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's fucking useless.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, sorry, I thought healing you might be better than just doing lesser restoration on you.
Honestly, not really.
Well, sorry.
Don't worry about
It
it.
is what it is.
You can make it normal, can't you? Just stay there.
I mean, you could, you can do, your fairy magic to do stuff.
That's true.
Yeah. I am.
Enlarging Brickus, perhaps, or something.
Yes. Yes, I could do that. How far away is that range?
I think 30
That is-
feet.
Yeah. And yeah, that works. Hey, Brickus, become big.
I mean, okay. I guess I'll do that. Just smash my into the table as I grow a size.
Please clear more of that clear more of the bad terrain. All right, and from there, my bonus action is pretty much nothing. I don't think I could take a dodge action or anything like that, so I will just yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. In that case, we'll go to Brick House.
Alright. I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Classic.
I am big now. Can I reach my sword from here? Or do I have to like move
yes.
over to the space?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Object interaction to pick up your sword.
Alright. Object interaction to grab my sword. I'm gonna look up at that guy, goes, why don't you meet your fucking champion then? I start moving his way. And I am going to go into a rage.
All
And
right.
I am very upset by these turn of events. And in fact, roll a d20 to see what wild magic happens.
Ooh, good.
Persistent.
Big one.
Arcane energy enshrouds you until my rage ends. I have a +2 bonus to AC. And whenever a creature within 10 feet of me hits me with an attack, that creature takes damage equal to 2 times my rage damage.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
Brick is big and he is scary.
Alright, yep, that is a range of 10 feet. And even though I still should have my attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm gonna start slamming into this guy. Even though I'm poisoned, I will attack recklessly.
Okay.
It's a 17 to hit.
A 17 will hit.
For 18 damage, and then I will do it again.
Okay.
It's a 28
28 definitely
Or-
hits.
for 16 damage. And that will be me.
All right.
I
two
love that your new sword is
big
the
swings.
idea of a blade.
That's the name I was told. That's what it was named.
Hell yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Theric. Probably can't get by. I'm gonna say I think his hatred of fiends is going to drive him to attack the incubus. As the target that he
That's
can
fine.
get close to. Especially because as he would approach it would still regard him as hostile. His AC is slightly increased. And he has his longsword back. He still has disadvantage. An 11 and a crit fail both miss.
Oh no. It's okay, buddy.
Baba Booey. Provokes an attack of opportunity from the succubus. 24 will hit for 9 slashing. This fiend is gonna attack each of you. 1 each for Cyrus, then Fayetta. A 14 for Cyrus, a crit fail for Fayetta.
14 misses.
Right, and then eeny, meeny, miny. Cyrus, a 16.
Let me double check. That meets.
All right, that's going to be 10 slashing. And I need a DC 10 con save, please. All right. This succubus can't do shit. Wall of force, baby. Edwin.
All right. I'm up and running now. Okay. Let's see. The guy on the stairs looks like he's handled. Not worried about it. Probably gonna go and help the kitchen. Because that looks not great.
Good call.
30 feet and I fucking jump on top of the table. My
Give me an
tiny little-
acrobatics to jump on top of the table. You land prone.
Okay, I fuck it up. Doesn't matter. I cast from prone anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. This. No, definitely not that. I am gonna look towards Green Boy. And. Yeah, that works. Cast out a Psychic Lance.
Okay.
For Green Boy.
Is that a charm?
In save.
No, it is not.
No.
Okay, int save. Int save. Advantage. 18.
He passes. I think that's half damage.
Okay. 14
Yeah, half
psychic.
each damage.
Okay.
And then
Ouchie, my toe.
that's me because I stay here.
Alrighty,
I'm
we'll go
on
to
the floor.
Erlong. Erlong, you
Erlong.
are not stunned anymore.
I'm free. And with my freedom, I choose violence. On the flan in the corner.
No, don't.
Boy,
No, God. Ooh, con. Ooh, a con save.
that's right.
21.
Ooh.
Jesus, still big damage.
That's right, baby. It's still half
balls.
damage. We're cooking.
23. Okay, this guy's starting to look hurt. Not bloodied, but hurt. Is that gonna be you?
I just stand underneath the table and look at everything that's going on, confused to what happened for a brief moment. What happened?
Okay.
What's the book?
This incubus is still charmed, and it wants to protect you, but it won't directly harm itself, so it won't leave Theric just standing there. So it's gonna try and fight your paladin. 24 is gonna hit for 6 slashing. Isior in the corner is going to point at the man on the stairs and speak the words of the spell Banishment.
Oh.
But as he finishes, and the powerful words of magic hang in the air, nothing but a confident smile passes across the man on the stairs' face. Chandler seems amused at the attempt.
Wipe that grin off your fucking face.
Just look
Lower that again. do anything. Well, I think I've been good enough to you all as is. Why don't we make all of ourselves clear? And he's going to flex a hand and speak the words of a spell very quickly. Give me 1 second to make a few calculations. What in the world? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
San Francisco right now.
Okay. He vanishes from where he was, appearing close to you, Brickus. He open palm strikes you. A 28 to hit. Oh wait, he has advantage on you. A 28 to hit. Yeah, that was the.
Damn. Yeah, he punched good. That hits.
Okay. You get hit for 37 force, and then he vanishes, and he reappears next to Isior.
Well, he does
punches
take.
him.
Oh,
He takes four
He does
damage.
6.
6.
My rage damage is 6.
God damn.
Okay. He goes to punch Isior.
This guy got a steel one strike.
15
He punch
does
instead
hit
of strike.
for 26
Doesn't he need a weapon
force.
for Steel Wind Strike?
Probably got natural claws.
Christian.
Oh.
He's an NPC.
I'll
He's fancy.
roll
That's true.
Isior's saving throw afterwards. He'll appear next to Erlong at 29.
My God, man.
26 for, or sorry, no, wait, that's the one to 38 force damage. Very nice.
I'm
Oh,
so
that's
happy
exact.
for him.
Oh, that's perfect.
Ah! I slump basketball through the fucking chair.
Edwin, you're prone, so
God.
he has advantage. A 21.
Oof. Yes.
47. I'm getting more and more each time.
Oh no.
Sir, stop!
That's not good.
Stop stopping my friends. Sir, can you stop stopping my friend?
I'm not
And-
unconscious, but I'm damn near close to it.
Lastly, he will appear next to Theric. 20 hits for 28 force damage. Uncaring of Theric, he will then take a step away. Theric swings with the sword, but a crit fail just can't do it. He stands
No.
over the face down, unconscious Chandler, and reaches out and grabs the back of his head by the hair, pulls his face out of the flan, leans his head down, and says, "No, yes, definitely still breathing," before dropping his head back into the flan. "I'll kill all of you unless you surrender. But if you prefer to fight your way down, I'm happy to oblige. Blade, kill them." And
What
the
fuck?
fiend in the kitchen will spin its longsword with devilish delight, switching from one hand to two hands on the blade. Cyrus. Oh, I need to roll Isior's con save. Sorry.
Doors.
Dirty 20 saves.
Okay, good boy. Good guy.
All right, Cyrus, it is now you.
Yeah. I'll go with the original plan of lesser restoration on Edelwyn. Or Fayetta, excuse me. Sorry.
Don't worry, it happens more often than I thought I was going to.
That's restoration. You heal the poison that is affecting Fayetta.
So Fayetta is free from poison. And I think that's really all I can do, because I don't really have any bonus action stuff.
Okay.
I'll move here. And say, "Oh no, he's coming to get me! Help!" At the
Excellent.
incubus.
Very nice. Okay. We'll go to Fayetta. Fayetta, second turn concentrating.
All right.
Oh,
Relay
eight
joint
8 hours is the concentration time on suggestion. It's ridiculous.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What am I thinking
Yeah.
of? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking of.
Best friends.
Whatever. Probably just charm person.
Yeah, suggestion.
I've been
up,
I
up to 8
literally
hours.
every single one of these enemies that you're fighting has a different ability that uses charm, and every single one of them has a different. Like the succubi all have different ones. Lorelei has a slightly different one than the other two succubi. This one has the hypnotic one. This guy can cast charm spells. It's all over the place. All over the place.
So charming. Hey, vey.
Sorry,
All
Fayetta.
right. All right. Let me think how I'm gonna deal with this. I am
8 seconds
first.
each attack.
Yep. I am first going to stand right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an attack at advantage.
Mm.
With
With
my short sword. I don't like that. I don't think I got a magical dagger to work with, so a magical sword. Nope.
No, you've been using your thing that makes a magic weapon to give Edwin a magic weapon.
Yep. So I just have this short sword right here, and that's about it.
Okay.
With a 27 hit?
A 27 will hit. When did you have the turn to... I guess you had a turn where you were just going over to Cyrus. That's fine. A 27 hits.
And sneak attack. Nope.
I'll take the first one. Okay, he is resistant to your non-magical damage.
and he takes 8 damage.
Okay. He is not resistant to necrotic. Okay, 8 necrotic. Rails from the grave. Okay.
All right. Now, how am I going to survive the next turn?
Great question.
I'm not.
Is that going to be you?
Yeah, that'll be me.
Brigus!
Yeah, I'm gonna spit some blood out from that punch, then yell, "I'm not done with you, asshole!" So I start moving his way. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hope one of our Healy friends will help get Arlong off, as I want to try to keep this guy's attention.
I am going to say that the table and that corridor is difficult terrain, as they said at the beginning.
Does it?
Are you sure
Right,
you're
I
able to
thought-
make it there?
Am I able to get through because I am large and it's easier to just step through all this?
Well,
thought
you
that
didn't
was
have to
gonna
go around. You could have gone directly through, like, Arlong and stuff.
It's still moving through your friends. I'll say there's a whole confused jumble of chairs from the way everybody stood up over here. Brick is high or low for being able to get right there. You'll be just 5 feet.
I mean, even if it's an issue, I think I can still just
You're pretty.
Yeah.
You have a lot of speed. I'm pretty sure you can make it. I just wanted to double check.
let's go high.
Okay. D20. Hit
Yeah.
me with it. Yeah, you're exactly where you want to be. You are kicking chairs out of the way.
Okay. There's
19
19
hits.
hits.
Yep.
For 20, and we'll do it again.
30 hits.
for 16. 20 and
Alright.
16.
That will bloody him.
All right. That'll be me.
Okay. Theric is bolstered by you and going to try and take this thing out. Both of those are gonna hit. There we go. And in 2 blinding sweeps, he will cut this incubus in half.
Oh no, the incubus.
Okay. This one, who is called Blade, is going to raise a hand to the ceiling and cast a spell. A storm made up of sheets of rolling flame appears in cubes throughout the room.
Oh no.
That's fun.
And can you be in more than one at once? Can't imagine that you can. I'm gonna say yeah, no. There's no way that you could double up on Firestorm. You can't be affected by one spell more than once. I need everybody, check that, every person in the party to make me a
Don't the stairs
dexterity
have
saving
to be
throw.
contiguous? The one around me isn't touching another square.
Okay, then I will fill. I have several extra squares I will fill to make them contiguous. Give me one moment.
Okay.
Should I make this because I have 4 HP and I'll die anyway?
Yes, you should, because it'll determine if you take the full or the half, and how much damage you take could push you into your full HP and negative, and you insta die.
Oh,
What?
true. It could do 78 damage to me.
What saving
I don't know
throw
how
again?
much this does.
This is a dexterity saving throw.
I'll use my once per.
I'm prone.
Yes. I don't believe prone actually has anything on dexterity saves.
No? Okay.
No.
Then all good. All good. All chill. 21.
16.
Okay, and then I gotta roll Isior and Theric. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Urlong is down.
Automatic save failure.
Yep. Sorry, bud. Told you I was coming for that ass.
It's caked up, man. I understand.
Okay. Brickus, Edwin, and Fayetta will succeed. Fayetta takes none. Brickus and Edwin take half. Everyone else, so Cyrus, and Theric and Isior will all take the full fire damage. Uh, 49. That's 24 on a half.
Yeah, I go down.
It was 49 damage, you said?
Yes.
Oh boy.
As you all continue to try and use force to get through these powerful fiends, at the word of the man disguised as the Earl, Blade casts Firestorm, raining down hellish green and black fire over all of you. Oh, shit. And as you all look, you see the poor body
Oh fuck!
of your frog friend. Urlong, in your final moments as you are dying, what goes through your head? as time slows and the fire falls from above you. Look around and see your companions. Friends through many a dangerous adventure. And this isn't the first time you died. It happened once before, but this isn't as sure a situation. There's no guarantee that you'll get anywhere close to resembling to home. What is our late professor thinking now?
I look around in that brief flash of moment, and especially fairly sad, but also hoping that Cyrus is at least okay because I can't see him. And the first and last things he thinks, aside from hoping that they get out alive, I hope it's not a fucking library again.
Oh, fuck.
Josh, would you like to play as Theric or Isior for the remainder of the fight?
I'm good.
This turns south real quick.
Cyrus, I do need a con save for concentration.
I mean, the target of my
Oh, is dead.
session
Right.
is dead, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
And Feada succeeded, so no damage for the rogue. Okay. Isior failed his con save. So the succubus is free. And leaps over to interpose herself between Brickus and the downed Edelwyn. A claw at you with advantage, an 18 to hit.
18 will meet.
9 slashing, halved to 4. As the desperate struggle for your very lives is now in stake.
She will
Edelwyn.
take 6 damage, force damage in retaliation
Hell yeah.
for hitting me.
Edelwyn, could you please whisper me a death saving throw? Okay, please mark that on your sheet. Isior. Oh, Isior is down
Oh, fuck.
as well. I didn't even realize.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't do Theric's damage either. Theric is on 1 HP.
No, we're all dead. We die. We die.
Yay!
So, you two are probably the only ones who might make it out now, so you might want to think about your escape plan.
There's no fucking way Feada's running.
Alright.
You all watch as Lorelei, freshly freed, donkey kicks the door behind her, opening it, and rushes over to Erlong's prone corpse. Seizing it with a now glove? Where did she get that glove from?
Alright.
Gloved hand.
Why does she want the corpse? What's she gonna do
She's
with the
gonna
corpse?
eat me!
It's not.
This guy is going to say, Last chance. I'll save your friend and let you all live if you throw down your weapons right this instant. And I'll throw in the Earl's life as well. And he reaches down with a hand that suddenly appears far larger than a human's should be, and he wraps it around the Earl's throat and begins to squeeze. Even over the course of the 6 seconds, because you can see the Earl's head partially lifted from his crushed dessert, rapidly turning purple.
Pushed him down in the caramel, dude. That's fucked up.
I don't want this to be on me. Fuck.
Fight. Believe. It's your choice. Or run.
If you currently headshot him.
Yeah, that's all I gotta do is headshot him. Yeah, I raise one quick eyebrow to Cyrus and Fietta, and like we're doing this shit.
She is already readying her crossbow for a second shot.
Yeah, I
Where is
can't see what really happened to Arlong. I don't know if I know that he's dead.
All right.
He was here. Oh yeah, but he was behind the table.
Yep. That's what I said. I can't see.
Yeah, I mean, like, line of sight, like, I can see that, but I'd imagine since he's on the ground,
Yeah.
I couldn't see.
No,
that he's
you're
actually dead.
totally right.
You know what they say, you can't break a river until you first ford the hill. 23 to hit.
Yep.
For 21. And 17?
17 meets.
Okay, for an additional 17 damage.
He could not take another one of those. And as you continue to lash out at him, he sighs resignedly, and there is a sickening snap.
Yeah.
Neck bones.
Oh well.
Well, it seems you got what you wanted after all, Blade. Shall I alert the guards outside, or do you wish to do it personally? I shouldn't have asked.
Would that count as an attack against an ally of mine? For the purposes of Sentinel?
For the purposes of Sentinel, it's when someone, like, in the canon of the world, it's for when someone turns to strike someone else and they would expose a weakness for you. He had his neck in his hand, and he didn't move at all as he crushed it with just one hand. So I'm gonna say no, because this was more of a scripted thing than an attack.
Okay.
Is that you?
That's my action. I ain't moving.
Cyrus.
That's me.
One moment, sorry. Your next melee attack. Okay, question. So I absorbed elements, and absorb elements says spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack.
It would work on a melee spell attack, yes.
Okay, that was my question. I'm going to try, especially because I'm still flanking, I'm going to try and use Inflict Wounds on Blade.
Okay.
And I have advantage, because that, so... Ka-cha, does a 27 hit?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to cast this at 4th level. Because he fucked me up. So that plus another 1d6. So 6 fire.
That will finally bloody this creature.
And just for
Oh,
shits
actually,
and giggles,
he is resistant to fire. Give him back a little bit of health.
I will spend my last sorcery point to reroll. One of those was a 1.
Okay.
On the 3d10, so
Okay.
It can't do any worse.
Nice, 7 more damage.
7 more. And then I will bonus action spare the dying on Edelwyn.
You can do that at range. Okay, cool.
Yes, Circle of Mortality.
Very
Baby. Just let me make sure they're in range. I might need to reposition.
Exactly 30.
30. Perfect. So, Edelwyn, you are no longer dying.
I live.
And I'll fix that on my next turn, but I wanted to fuck this guy up. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Feyetta.
Damn it, that takes a bonus action to do that. That is Arcane Spitter. That is a Starshot crossbow.
Keep in mind what you have and haven't pulled out of your bag.
Right.
I mean, you could steady aim at the big dude if you didn't want to hit Blade.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's not gonna do very well because
Yeah,
I will
it's still
use
melee,
it.
so it's still disadvantage, so still no sneak attack.
Oh, right. My bad.
I would have absolutely done that already, but
Hey, if you gotta
could
deal with the guy next to you, you
disengage.
gotta deal with the guy next to you.
yep. I gotta hope that this fucking does something proper.
Hmm.
I'm gonna not use the short sword.
Okay.
God!
13 is gonna miss, unfortunately. Bonus action or any further movement. You want to try again? Or you wouldn't have an offhand. You would only be able to pull one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Okay. Theric will throw his sword to the floor hard enough that it sticks into the wood, and turning his back on the combatants, is going to run over to Edelwyn on the table and press his hand against her upturned face, partially exposed as the mask is starting to slip, and he is going to use Healing Touch. The target magically regains 40 hit points. In addition, all diseases and poisons affecting it are removed.
Holy shit.
And he says, I surrender. Just stop. Brickus, stop. And you see that he is actively bleeding out. He is on 1 HP. We'll go for... Miny Mo, catch a tiger by the toe. He hollers. Let him go. Feyetta, has he already looked at you? Tried to hypnotize you with his gaze?
Yes.
Okay, he's going to look at Cyrus and attempt to hypnotize him with his gaze. Can I get a wisdom saving throw? This is a charm, but it is not magical. This is a racial feat that this type of fiend gets.
Okay.
Woo! Very nice.
Fuck
Okay.
you.
All right. Well, in retaliation for that, he's gonna swing thrice at you, Cyrus. A 16, an 18, and a 20 with his longsword.
All
two-handed
3
now.
hit.
Okay. For a total of 29 slashing.
Fill up, baby.
This succubus is going to attack Brickus because he's still swinging his sword. Attack him. 23 to hit for 4, half to 2. And the succubus takes more damage than you did, actually.
Yep.
Edwin, you are prone, you are up. Theric has a hand on your shoulder, but he's not, like, restraining you. The succubus is standing over you, but it's not fighting you. It gives a glare down at you, but then turns back to Brickus, clearly assuming that you are out of the fight, not realizing that you're magically healed under your armor.
Derek wants to surrender.
Theric isn't going to fight on 1 HP.
I'm kind of inclined. He's not gonna fight on 1 HP. I mean, technically, I could heal him.
You do whatever you want.
Don't think it would go that well if I did. I will still heal him, but I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay.
I'll just reach over and, like, sort of breathe life back into myself, like, grab his arm, and I have my my ring now because it's been enough time for it to recharge.
Ooh.
So
Free 5th level cast.
Dreams
Nice.
for Theric.
That
was bad.
Tit for tat, huh?
It was bad.
Ooh,
Also,
two
it rolled
ones in there.
Yeah, I rolled
18 healing for him. Let accidental whisper.
Yeah.
Okay. You just lay there trying to catch your breath.
Yeah, I'll sit back up, like, stand sort of back here, I guess, because I can't stand next to him. Or could I stand here? Because technically, I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna hit me. If I stand on the other side, so I'll stand there.
That depends if you are considering yourself an active combatant or if you are visibly surrendering.
I'm just gonna stand there, and since I don't think even she's sure if she wants to surrender or not.
Right. Okay. ECR bleeds.
Poor guy.
Oh, that's a D10. That's the wrong die. And I didn't whisper it. Oh well. Well, that's worse. Out from the pantry. Cyrus. I'm not sure if you're back from refilling your water.
Oh,
but
yes, I am. Sorry.
Lorelei comes charging out of the door here. And from the doorway of the pantry, she's going to stab at you with her silvered saber. A dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
13 slashing and 11 poison, which I believe you are immune to.
I'm immune to the poison, but the slashing was enough to bring me to 0. I'm actually -7.
Okay. She will run the blade along your arm with a swift flick, scoring you, and then slam you in the face with the hilt of the saber. You are unconscious.
Oh, so not dying?
No. And then she steps over your prone form.
Did you intend to do that initially, or?
What do you mean?
I guess is the butt attack, is that a second attack, or?
No, that's the first attack. I'm just describing that she's doing a non-lethal thing rather than saying it like she's making a non-lethal attack. I was just trying to be more interesting. I don't know. I didn't mean to mislead you into thinking you were dying. She'll step forward, pointing the saber at Fayetta. And this guy is going to tut at Brickus a few times and vanish from sight. You surmise as a chair moves, Brickus, that he is invisible.
Does the chair moving mean he's moving away from me?
It was the chair directly in, like, the one that was in between the two of you that moved, as if he took his hand off of it. On your turn, you can attempt to make a perception check to find him. With your passive perception, you're not sure what direction he went in the midst of all the combat. But it is your turn.
I mean, I don't even know if surrender's still on the table at this point.
Try whatever you want to try.
I want this to be on me, Jesus. Alright, well, I saw Cyrus go down. I will. I won't drop my sword. I will like hold it to my side, actively not attacking, and I'll yell out to where I think he is invisible. Call off your goons. We'll stop. I would like to hold my action. If the goons keep fighting, then I would like to attack the succubus.
Okay. Cyrus is unconscious. Feta.
I hear that. Fuck. I had an idea, but I can't do it now. Because that requires me hitting a target, and I can't do that now.
I mean, you were free to still attack. Again, if Fayetta would not surrender and would fight like a bat out of hell, and then, like, or run,
Yeah,
do what your character would do.
It's totally your call. That's just the call Brick is making, but he's not speaking for you guys. He's feeling that we're kind of surrendering. He's seeing all of our friends dying. So,
Alright.
but if you have an idea you want to do, that's totally your call.
It's a little late now, but you didn't add the +1 D4 for being enlarged, Brickus.
All right. Well, it's a little too late now.
Yeah, I'm going to do a thing which is called. Hey, I'm going to force feed you a healing potion as my weapons as my weapon goes back to my necklace.
Cool.
Yeah, and then force feed Cyrus a potion of healing. Unstable.
You kneel down by his head. His head is almost as big as your torso. You pull the healing potion, force his mouth apart, and pour it in. 2d4 plus 2? Regular healing potion, right?
I believe he said it was unstable.
Oh, the unstable. Oh, 1d4 plus 1. Hold on, let me get the handout for 1d4 plus 1 HP, plus 1 to dex, strength, and con saves and checks for a minute. And I need to get you your wild effects.
+1 to con.
Dex, strength, and con saves for 1 minute. This is the text of the item. You also need to roll me a d4, Cyrus, please.
So how much health did I get back? The 2 + 1? Or
Yes. So 3 healing. You are conscious. And then For 3 hours, you have resistance to psychic damage, and your hair turns the same golden yellow color as the potion.
We're surrendering. Sorry for making you blonde.
You might be surrendering.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, if that's you, Fada, we'll go to Theric, who will raise his 2 hands. He is still holding a shield in one hand. This creature, hearing you say maybe you're surrendering, Cyrus.
No. That I did not say that.
Okay.
That was an out of character response to what another player said.
Oh, I think that was in character. If I'm incorrect, I think that was what Fada said to you. You're surrendering. Sorry, I mean.
No, sorry. I was saying that out of character. My apologies.
Got it.
I was not intending for that to be a in character comment.
Okay. You all hear a hissing voice in your mind that you realize is originating from the green fiend. Mass suggestion. Drop your weapons and fall unconscious. Or die. As the voice
damn it.
fades out, choose to succeed or choose to fail or roll.
Yeah, that's not fine. I didn't say I would subject myself to a spell.
Fair.
So,
Yeah. Screw it. I still do it anyway. I'm not even holding a sword. I just.
Theric. Wisdom save. Okay. Brickus, Edelwyn, and Theric drop their weapons and fall unconscious.
I didn't have a weapon.
Cyrus, you succeed. Fada, you succeed. Blade points his weapons at the 2 of you. Or his weapon, I should say. The succubus, seeing that you guys are all unconscious, is going to give a flutter over to Isior. Edelwyn is unconscious. Isior is over there. Lorelith is going to finish what she started with Cyrus or club Fada in the head. Eeny, meeny, Bayetta. A 16 to hit you.
Is my AC.
Woof. 8 slashing and 12 poison, 20 total. I need a con save DC 10.
Alright. That's a con save DC 10.
All right, very nice. Brickus is unconscious. Cyrus.
I stand up, look at Blade, and say, "You haven't killed me yet." And cast Blight.
Excellent. That's a 23.
That'll save. Let me find. It's not casting from the spell list. It's being stupid.
Yep. Okay, 35, so 17. DC 10, con save. 23 on the con save.
Well, I think mass suggestion.
It
doesn't have concentration.
It's not concentration. You're right.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. That was a misclick.
No worries. Blade is bloodied.
I think that's all I can do, cause yeah. You know what I should have done? Turn into an ape.
A great ape? A great ape monster?
Oh well.
All right, is that
Keep
going to be you?
forgetting I polymorph. Yeah, that's me.
All right, Fayetta, are you maintaining concentration of enlarge?
Did I require concentration?
It is definitely concentration. I'm certain of it.
Concentration up to 1 minute, yeah.
There are
Let me
30
get-
seconds left, but Brickus is snoring, unfortunately.
I had to double check that. Alright. If Ada just gives a long sigh, like, guess I'm dead. As I fly over the creature. And pull out pick up the adamantine dagger I popped earlier.
Mhm.
Crap, I don't have a way to go ahead and do a lot of things, huh? Like a bonus action disengage. Yeah, guess I'm dead. Bonus action disengage. I'm going to stab.
Okay. Advantage to stab. 23. Definitely hits. Drive this in. 25. And who's the necrotic jumping to?
Right here.
Alrighty. She takes her first damage. The blade whirls to you once more. Or is that you? Any further movement? You do still have the effects of disengage. You're at 15 feet of movement right now. You would have whatever is remaining.
Alright. And from there, I believe that is it.
Okay.
She kind of turns over and just and looks over to all the people that are unconscious and sorry.
Okay. A 20 and then an 18, or I'm sorry, and 20 and then a 14 and then a 28 at you, Fayetta.
One of those misses. I don't
Okay.
think it matters though.
Okay. 13 slashing on the first and 14 slashing on the second. The third misses.
Didn't matter.
Negative 10.
Alrighty. Okay. This succubus is done with whatever they were doing to Isior. Come back over to the table, survey people. Lorelith is going to say, "Oh well, you're the last one left. And her booted heel comes down towards your knee as she goes to kick your leg backwards and stabs at you with a silvered saber at 19.
That hits.
All right. As you
Is
drop,
she attacking non-lethally?
as you drop to 0, you begin dying, Cyrus. And the last thing you see, as she steps back from you, is the face of Chandler, appearing just next to her, looking down at you as your eyes close. "Ooh, they better be worth the money," he says. And then you're out.
Do I need to make
Bleed.
death saves to see if I bleed out? Because you said I was dying.
All of you find that within moments, those of you that are not magically unconscious are force-fed some sort of poison-laced healing potion, keeping you unconscious but stabilizing you.
Question, I'm immune to poison. How does the poison impact me?
They let you die.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, as you begin to come through, you hear you hear a muffled voice as your eyes are blinking open say, He's coming around. Hit him again." And then there's a brilliant spot of pain just above your eye. And suddenly you're not on this plane anymore, Cyrus.
Okay.
At least
What the hell?
you are for a time. Something pulls you back. Cyrus, can I see you downstairs?
Sure.
Oh my god, he's a vampire.
We did it, gang. We won.
They vampired. They vampired him.
Unfortunately, Erlong is dead as fuck because he died before that happened.
Yeah.
Turned south so quickly.
Yeah, I got one tap
We
twice.
all rolled very bad. Very, very bad.
What was even rolling bad for myself? I got one tapped and then one tapped again.
That's true. Yeah, I rolled like shit.
I was so upset that at no situation was I able to properly pull out the fucking Starshot crossbow properly.
I mean, yeah.
May I make a proposal? If we live through this, no more dinner parties.
I
Yeah.
agree. Fuck nobles.
Fuck dinner parties, man.
I didn't want to go in the first place.
Yeah, you had the right idea.
Fayetta is still gullible as fuck. I have such good insight, yet I never use it.
Should try that. Might save your life next time.
Yeah. I don't.
Pretty sure that guy was almost dead too.
Yeah. I was just like hoping, like beyond hope, like, hey, wouldn't it be really funny if he crit and just killed him instantly?
I was. Player me would have gladly kept on flying, but not at the fact of everyone else dying around him. He doesn't want to kill him. He's like, oh well, all my friends are dead.
It's okay. We're all getting carted off.
Yeah,
Well,
and Fietta's like, it's like, I give up. And it's like the fucking wisdom save, which she just did automatically. And like, wait, what was that? And then he gets punched in the face. And like, all right, fine. I guess I'm dead. Shoots him in the back.
I don't want to know why they wanted Arlong's body. What are they doing with Arlong's body?
Vampire.
They're probably also vampiring him too.
I can't. I didn't die from it.
That's
They're
true.
not vampires.
That is true.
Yeah, they're
These
fiends.
ones aren't
I was
vampires. Who do you think paid them?
The vampires.
Vampires.
Hell, any of the number of towns that we've left with blood behind us?
Oh, we didn't do nothing. Yeah, a town
We
is gonna
slaughtered
pay
a whole
fiends.
Post. We slaughtered a whole guard post.
Who's
That-
we?
that-
I wasn't there for that.
That's
You
also
were
when we
there?
had someone with the strongest fucking sword in all of D&D, which is Black Razor.
Yeah.
I feel like
it still happened.
Yeah, but there's definitive change there is the fact that fucking... I can't even remember his name now, it's been so long. Eddard.
All I'm saying is there could be any number of people who have a bounty on.
I don't think that there's any doubt that it's the vampire.
Yeah,
I'm just over here. I feel like Eddard right there would have been an extra bonus damage, which would have immediately have fucked them up.
I appreciate that Isior had like all of a 5-second shining moment and was just
Yeah,
immediately fucking popped like a bubble.
Yeah.
I'm so I'm sad about that one. Like, damn.
Man.
I wish. Too bad we can't have counterspell.
It's literally an anime-esque meme where it's like he does this really cool fucking thing and you're like, oh shit, maybe he actually is like really learned something. Yamcha on the
Nope.
floor.
He's immediately trash right after.
Cast time, stop, and dies. Not really dying, but you know what I mean.
We were doing well for a second there, and then
The
all
man
the high
walked
level
down the
spells come
stairs.
out.
And then the man walked down the stairs and cast Firestorm.
It was not just Firestorm. He fucking Steel and Striked and just absolutely fuck clapped everyone.
And then his minion cast a Firestorm, and after like 6 to 7 rounds of combat, after hearing, oh, now he's bloody, I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah, I just straight died.
You straight up
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah, I feel
laying on the
bad about
floor
it.
and got turned into a fucking roast-ass frog.
Like, I want to die. I don't want my friends to die.
Oh man, that's some funny shit though. Yeah,
Well,
where'd her lung go? Bleh.
at least Arlong finally lost that weight. Via death.
Yeah, but sadly now he's just dead weight.
Actually- It's good.
Well, at least they can get their deadlifts in now.
God damn it, Josh. Shut up.
Yeah.
I wanna be nice to you, but you make it so hard.
You make it so hard with your dad jokes, you old fuck.
Shut up. Shut
He,
the fuck
he
up.
just he just died. He's allowed to make jokes.
No.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He died. Especially,
Hey.
he can do whatever the fuck he wants right now.
Hey, I got sucked up by a vampire. I never made jokes like that.
You could have though. You would have been entitled to.
You would have absolutely done that if you thought about him.
Nah. Okay, maybe a
Yes,
little
we
bit.
brought you back We brought you back near immediately.
I still died though. It's not a competition of who's dead for the longest amount of time.
Yeah, and we're saying if you want to make jokes, you totally could have. That was your prerogative not to.
You're really saying that it's my fault I didn't make dad jokes when I died?
What?
Mm-hmm.
What's this about fault? I'm
That's
just saying, if you lose your character, you're allowed to make jokes. That's all I'm saying.
I never joke ever.
never
I'm
joke.
always
I can't joke.
serious.
I die
The jester
joking.
character never jokes.
Obviously. Your character never
Yeah.
jokes.
The character who is a jester never jokes.
Never. I've never told a joke in my life. I've
Not one.
always been.
Never casted a hideous laughter ever.
Oh no, 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 no! I don't even. That's not even on my spell list. What are you talking about? Imagine. Imagine if that was true. Anyway.
Damn. God, I
God.
kind of wouldn't
We're
mind
all
if I
dead.
died, because then I could make another character. Well, no, we're
Honestly, I
being
wouldn't
kept
even.
alive for bounties.
If I
Unless
died,
the
it would.
vampires are gonna kill us for a TPK and then we remake new characters as a new party. Be like, alright, we're restarting.
I could see that happening. Honestly.
I honestly would not mind it.
Yeah, I think that at a certain point we kind of veered off the path.
I
I
don't
never knew what
have
the
a
path
single
was.
idea. I don't have a single idea on how to make a new character.
But what do you mean?
You don't have any new character ideas you want to pursue, or
I don't. I don't have any ideas.
I
I didn't
mean,
have a backup plan.
You'll figure.
yeah, that's just think of a class you haven't played yet that you want to try out, or you know,
She,
browse media, find a character concept that is interesting, and figure it out from there. And of course, it's collaborative with the group on what other people are doing as well. I have a feeling it's not necessarily TPK just yet.
I don't. I don't feel like it either.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be down there talking that long.
It's just God talk.
It's. I thought of an idea, but it's stupid.
I mean, half of D&D is stupid ideas. I'm sure it's fine.
Fairy artificer.
Isn't that like what you're right now?
Josh.
It was actually what I was actually aiming for in the after a bit, but it was also because of the fact that I was going to build up to the fact that let me see. Character sheet. Bio. Uh, Former member of the Court of Iron.
This?
Which is also why she was so interested in all the dwarven stuff.
Well, I mean, I suppose if we were to make a character, you could just go straight artificer and not go into rogue.
Yeah. I'll be honest, that'll be really weird for me too, because I have not played not rogue.
Well, a new
Actually,
character
no,
would be a
I
good
played
chance.
ranger once.
Ugh.
Well, there are plenty of
Yeah,
other classes you can try out then.
yeah. I can't even say I can't wait to be a caster because I was a caster rogue earlier.
You could go full caster and get all the spells.
Yeah. I still want to try artificer, so probably artificer kobold. Which is literally just a mix of two characters, basically.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Joshua,
Uh,
can I see you downstairs?
Oh,
oh no!
We're all-
You're definitely getting.
I'm dead as hell.
Hey, sir. You're dead.
Yeah!
I have 3 options for you. 1, you play new character.
Mhm.
I have a way to introduce some setup. We could talk about this new character. 2nd, you come back. Erlong is revived using the Raise Dead spell. Third option, they attempt to revive you but fail, and then use blood magic to force you back into your body. You come back to life as a reborn, and possibly with other changes.
I'm gonna roll a new character. Warrior of the Four Elements Monk.
Oh God. Okay. Do you want to talk about a homebrew version of it?
No, unless you're thinking of like cheaper spells or whatever.
We've talked about a bunch about the Way of the Four Elements, so I would want to.
Yeah, I like it. I played it a lot. At the same time, Ascended Dragon, I know you feel is too powerful, so I'll just eat 4 elements.
Did I have I said
You
that?
said
before?
that 100%.
Oh, okay. Take attack. I mean, it's an official thing, right? You can get so much shit.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to play it. It's so much more flavorful as an elemental monk.
Yeah, fuck it. Play another dragon character. What do I care?
I was
Just get ready for me to go. God, you can do that
a lot.
every turn. Every time you do something.
All right.
Okay. I will say this person does. We would need to talk about like why these fiends would have also taken this person and thrown them into a dungeon where you will meet your new friends.
Does Defiant Kobold sound cool?
Defiant as a character trait,
Yes.
or is that a subrace of kobold I don't know about?
No. Defiant as a
Okay.
character trait, like, they kept trying to tell them to get in line, and they refused. It just kept, like, amassing their strength, knowing that they were way better than the rest of the kobolds.
Sure.
Problematic kobold. Short king for a short king. So is there anything else you want to ask?
Yes, I want to. Sorry, I'm setting up something. Sorry, just removing Erlong from stuff.
Goodbye, Purple Frog. It was
Bye,
very
Purple
fun.
Frog.
It was very fun. I'm not sure where he went in the afterlife, but I'm sure it's somewhere that wasn't at least a library this time.
Your afterlife would be similar to how it was before, but it's a bit more complete as you experience it this time. There isn't as much of that longing, that missing feeling. It is still almost all learning, but there are now almost every avenue of learning. You could go and learn about everything in this new life that you find yourself in. You know that the afterlife plane supported by Mentor is separate from the other afterlives. And that is why there is no conflict. There is no blinding brightness of light. There is no unending pools of darkness to get lost in. But there is also no practical use for the knowledge that you acquire time and time again. Though you are able to build great monuments to your own intellect and for the edification of others, there's no one but the other souls of this afterlife to appreciate it. There are no masses to eat from the fields that you skillfully draw diagrams for and arrange to be made. But you find peace there. And you are made into a professor.
I'm sitting on my mountain of books. The drippiest library you've ever seen.
Alright, do you need a character sheet? Or are you able to make it? I got you.
I do need a character sheet.
One.
And point by, right?
Yes.
Alright. Might take me a minute.
Okay. We will head back upstairs.
Alright.
He's still here. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Josh, where'd your token go, buddy?
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. So what's up?
First people to come to are those that were knocked unconscious via magical means. Edwin.
Uh-oh.
You, Theric, and Brickus awaken what can only be described as a dungeon. As you look up and stare at the ceiling above you, the cold wooden slab beneath you sharply makes you sit up.
Not the first time I've ever been in prison.
As you look around, you see the cold and stark stone floor of several dungeon cells. It is bitterly cold here, and as you go to wrap your clothes around yourself, you realize that you are wearing a very simple shift cut from sackcloth that does little to cover your extremities. Edwin, as you look over, you can see that Fayetta is unconscious on a bench across from you. As you look through the bars to your south, you can see Brickus shaking his head and sitting up as well. And you can make out the red hair of Isior's head as he is lying on a bench in the cell next to Brickus's.
No, they took my cool mask.
They did. Your face is out.
I feel naked, and not even because I'm literally naked. Just
You have not received a rest of any kind.
walk over to the bars, sort of like wrap my hands around and like try and look in the hallway, I guess.
Yeah, as you try and look down, you can see a cell next to yours and what looks like a narrow hallway. But there's a stone wall on the other side of Isior's cell. It appears that this is not a very large dungeon. You could not even really properly call it a jail. So you all begin moving around. You hear Theric groan, get to his feet. One cell over from you, Edelwin.
Yeah, I'm the Edelwin's the type of person to be in the situation and just like grab onto the bars and look and see that we're all in prison and be like, oh, wonderful, wonderful idea. Attend a dinner party. It's almost like I said I didn't want to go.
I think Brickus just not having any other avenue, having self-control. I was gonna just, in frustration, just try to punch and rip at the bars.
You start punching and grabbing at them, and the cold iron resists your attempts to shake or move it. They are thick. It's almost hard for you to wrap your hand all the way around these thick bars, Brickus. Holes driven into the floor and ceiling. Then there's only a single doorway that for each of the cells connects to the stone wall.
Is it?
I look up to other. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, like, am I still at -10?
Mechanically, you are at 1 HP.
Okay. So should I put up 1 HP instead?
Yes.
Okay.
But you are unconscious
Let's
for
go.
the moment.
It wasn't my fucking idea to go to that dinner either. So I kick the bars one last time and just start pacing in my cell.
Save your energy, buddy. The only way of getting out of here is patience and an opportunity at this point. A miracle, even.
Yeah, I ain't gonna wait around a fucking miracle. 'Cause we're flying in miracles, aren't we?
Well, who knows? Maybe the wizard's got a spell book up his ass. Looking over at ECR.
They killed Arlong. Where's Cyrus?
Definitely saw that happen. I heard the groan. I heard like Theric, right?
Yeah.
And I go, what about you,
Yeah.
tall and armored? You good over there?
Tall but not armored. I'm wearing clothes that are as poor as what I was born in.
Well, feels like home, doesn't it, buddy?
Are any of you injured? I seem to have a few scrapes I don't remember. Brickus, you see him examining what looks like a large, if not deep, slash on his forearm.
Oh. I'll look at. Do I have any new injuries that I didn't recognize from before I went unconscious?
Yes. You have a trio of lines like claw marks on your leg.
Fuck. Adeline, Vayetta, check yourselves.
I am still
Yeah.
unconscious.
Check. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Alright.
Adeline, check Vayetta. We might be in the
Oh.
shit again.
I thought you were at 1 HP.
Further
I
in the
you're
ship.
conscious. Yeah,
Mechanically, 1 HP.
I'll check myself for whatever.
You also see what appears to be a claw mark wound.
Oh hell. I go over and I whisper to Fayetta's unconscious body. Sorry, gonna have to look around, and I'll check.
Yeah, as you roll her over, Feta, you blink awake as you feel a twinge of pain on the backside of your shoulders. There's a large new claw mark there that Edwin is causing to stretch as she lifts you up slightly.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh, ow. Got a live one.
Thanks. Right. She immediately sticks her finger in her mouth, like checking for anything.
Checking for fangs.
Yes.
Oh, I definitely checked too. Seeing that, like, oh fuck, you're right.
Nate, as to cover my bases, I'd like to sniff at the wound and surrounding area to see if either the wound or anything around here has any kind of magic that I can sense.
You immediately smell magic. You smell a curse.
Wonderful.
It is not a specific school of magic, but if I had to say, I would say necromancy, probably.
My nose flares up as I range away. It goes. It smells like death magic.
Makes sense. We fucking died.
Oh, well. Definitely not my first time in prison. The first time like this, though.
Eric, you're the holy man. Any idea what the fuck these are? I point to the scratch wounds, and after telling him of their nature.
Whatever that fake Chandler was, it was a fiend.
Oh,
Some description. I can only assume this is some kind of mark or brand.
Shit.
Great.
Feta
Probably,
Feta grounds is like, if I knew you guys would have survived, I probably would have left. And then try to rescue you later.
Can't
Shit.
lie, I would have cleared out too.
Slam the bars again and yell out, "Cyrus, you in here?" See if I can hear anything from further down in the cells that I can't see.
You don't hear anything that sounds like Cyrus, but you do hear a "Oh!" and a thump as Edwin and Feta watch as Isior is scared awake and falls out of, or off of his slab onto the floor.
Oh, wonderful. Nice of you to join us.
Sorry, Isior.
Sorry, guys. I futzed it again.
Give yourself a once-over. You might have a few different additions.
Oh, they gave me a tattoo. What are you talking about? Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, no. He'll stick his arm. He'll come back over to the bars and stick his arm out and wave around that he has on the back of his hand going down, and around his arm is a long singular claw mark.
Brickus said it's death magic. Any ideas?
Necromancy.
Do we have any idea which one of them? I guess we know it's fiendish, right? Let's see. Arcana check.
That's imagine saying that out loud.
Well, judging by the way that my spell completely failed on it, I would say that we're dealing with a Rakshasa.
A fucking what? Grabbing at the bars.
You know how demons or devils have a hierarchy where they like move up in the ranks and become different things, and everything can become a bigger thing if it pleases its master.
No.
Well, Rakshasas are sort of like apart from that. They are made in the evilest, most deepest parts of the Nine Hells and are spawned singularly. They then remain trapped there until they're able to form a body, and by then their magical powers are complete. They are immune to most magics, almost anything of, I would say a seventh, anything that a sixth level or lower order mage could produce. Certainly nothing that any of you could make or muster, and I don't have any attack magic of that high of a level. But their claws can inflict a horrible curse. Did anyone have horrible, awful dreams just recently? And you did. You all had horrible, awful dreams that you just barely remember before waking.
Yeah.
I dare say we'll have a bit of trouble resting until we're able to get this curse removed.
Fuck.
So, for the foreseeable future. Wonderful. Loving it
Yes.
already.
We'll be able to sleep, but I doubt our wounds will start closing up with any swiftness. And there is a
Question.
loud clanging sound that you all hear.
Question. Does that work on me if I can't dream?
Yes, your thoughts are still filled with horrible images. The and dreams part doesn't affect you.
Wonderful. It's because it happens while I'm awake, too.
Lucky you.
What do you mean, lucky me?
It's a dime. It's a joke. Was there something?
Yes, there's a
what about that?
clang by the doorway, and you both watch as, or I should say, all three of you watch as three figures enter your view. The first, a monstrous looking bug, as large as a man, with four horrible arms that all end in pincer-like claws. With two of their arms, they are holding tridents, and with the other two arms, they are holding each one of Cyrus's arms, as he is led, manacled, in front of all of you. He looks harried, and slightly ashen, pale, like he's sick. Are there any other noticeable physical changes to Cyrus at this moment, as the party all sees him for the first time since you're not sure
I
how long
think-
you were unconscious?
Not that I ever had a lot of color to me. I wasn't one to like tan and stuff like that, but very gaunt. And scales that were kind of a verdant green are duller and kind of blackish, where they peek out like around my neck and around like towards my hands.
With you shackled, one of them gestures the trident at Ether, who will retreat to the back of the cell. They step forward, unlocking it, and put you inside roughly, closing and locking it behind them. They seem to look at each other and, very like insects, walk away without saying anything. You could hear a door, not the heavy one that you heard initially, open and then both of them are out of sight, and the door closes.
You're not gonna tell us the weather or anything? Fine, be that fucking way.
Cyrus, same as everyone else, you are bereft of all of your equipment, armor, and everything, including your clothes. You woke on a different stone slab about a half day ago. You experienced a rough bundling off the stone. You found yourself manacled and thrown in a head bag, and you were taken in a wagon out of town. You guesstimate that you were heading uphill for most of it, based on the slant of the cart or wagon, and you traveled for at least 4.5 hours.
Okay.
Similarly, it is bitter cold, and your unshod feet are very cold against the stone floor. And you probably almost instinctively move to join Isior in sitting to keep most of your body heat in yourself, as it is very, very cold here. Just shy of dangerous levels of cold.
Cyrus, you awake over there?
Yeah. And not dead. So there's that.
There's that.
Check your
Check
mouth
your
real
body for
quick.
scars.
I examine my body.
As you look at your body, you are very quick to locate a long, puckered wound. This one a scar that you don't recognize as if it were healed up.
Okay. But does it look like what they describe, or?
Yes, looks exactly like what they described, except yours is healed.
Okay. I will relay that. I've got what you mentioned, but it looks to be healed.
I'm assuming the wound's probably healed, but I'm guessing you're just as marked as we are. We're not in a good spot, obviously. I don't suppose you were brought in. I don't suppose you have any idea where we are.
GM, would I have any idea of where we are?
Other than what I've already told you, no. You know you're outside of the city that you were in, and that you headed up, most likely into the mountains of the surrounding area, but you don't have your world map to consult.
No, I don't. Your guess is as good as mine. Do I have any? Well, they fucking killed me. So would I have any idea of like what way we traveled or anything like that to know kind of roughly where we are, given my background as a sailor?
Hooded, you know that you went away from the water, but hooded and in the back of a cart, you could be anywhere. Anywhere within roughly 4.5, 5 hours travel via cart from the city. As you're mulling that over, there is another crashing sound of a door opening. And you all watch as two of those same creatures, you're not sure if it's the same ones or different ones, walk down the hallway, escorting
Oh no, what happened?
what
What'd you
looks
do?
like Erlong, but as you see, he is not manacled. He walks with a lifeless gait, plodding one step forward after another, large frog eyes unfocused.
Oh no.
But as they open the cell, the zombie version of Erlong steps in.
They zombified my frog. I can't live like this.
Please tell me there's some semblance of you in there. Fuck. I just start banging the bars in more frustration.
It's a long beat. I'm fucking dead.
Why the fuck is he in the cell? Why'd they bring him back? What the fuck is going on? I can't imagine there's a bounty on his head if he's already dead and a zombie. What the fuck?
You take in the zombie version of somebody for a bounty, does that count as dead or alive?
Does it count double dead, Kosho?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking dead.
I said dead or alive, not undead. No money. That is specific,
Never
not
a
one of the two
category
things
for
I asked
undead.
for.
God. There's gotta be some sketchy bounties out there. Like, I specifically want this person back undead as a zombie, so I can shoot arrows at every once in a while.
You know,
Cause
that,
fuck that person.
that checks out, honestly. That's pretty genius.
Hmm. So I'm guessing zombie Yarlong is not responding to us at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It blankly stares at the ceiling and out of the cage with its two eyes in different directions. I will take this moment to give you guys each 2,000 experience.
Oh, goody.
And inform you that the curse that you are all under the effect of means that you will gain no benefit from finishing a short or long rest. You still
Even
can
me?
sleep.
Since my shit's healed, or
Yeah, even yours.
okay.
Until the curse is removed.
Additional features and traits.
Yes. No benefit for finishing a short and large, because similar to Edelwyn, despite you not needing to sleep, your mind is filled with these horrible images every time you try and relax.
Well, at least we wouldn't have leveled up anyway. We're 1,000 below level 10, so just shy of it. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure Brickles was angrily just start punching and smashing whatever he can smash in his head for about like a good 20 minutes, 15 minutes maybe before slumping against the wall.
Do you want to try and break the benches?
One of the benches at least.
Okay. Which one?
This one.
Okay. They're wooden benches that are affixed at the top and bottom with metal bolts to the wall. And the sides have like small my brain keeps saying railing, armrest, small armrests or headrests at either end that also are bolted. So as you go over to it, you, in a rage, put your back into it and start ripping upwards, muscles pumping underneath your fur. Give me an athletics check. Hair this thing off the wall.
Unfortunately not at advantage, so just 19.
With a 19, you rip the north end of the bench free from the wall, and there's a cracking and splintering of wood as you pull it away, as the part that was not ripped away starts to snap around the edges of the bolt, but doesn't fully come free yet. All of you turn at this very loud sound, and you hear a door swing open. This sound of metal-shod feet clanks its way down towards you, and you see what looks like a human man. One of the guards that you recognize of Chandler's. comes over and approaches Brickus' cell to see you mid smashing all of these things. Brickus, telepathically in your head, you hear, "Stop or I will kill you again." And you realize that this is Blade.
You didn't kill me the first time.
I would enjoy the chance to try again. Please give it to me. Jukash will not allow needless death. Not when money is on
Make
the
it a
line.
real challenge. Real challenge. Give me back my sword. Let me heal up. We do a real one-on-one. Really deal what you're really worth. I'm too scared for that.
Buster. Victory comes at any cost. Proper planning prevents piss-poor performance. And Brickus, that ticks something. That's something the artificers used to always say. How does he know that?
That. Fuck. Yeah. At that, I'm gonna grab the piece of the bench I broke off and roar angrily as I smash it against the bars.
The eyes of this creature glitter with the same opalescent nature that they did in its natural form. As it looks at you, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw versus charm.
Okay. That's an 11.
As an 11 fails, he will step closer to the bars, pick up one of the splintered remains of the bench, and very gently grab your hand before driving it into the palm for the 6 seconds that you are stunned. You take 4 piercing damage, and he steps away as blood wells from the wound. The telepathic laughter in your head. You're mine now. I'll have more time to talk later. Wait up for me.
Just growl at him.
He does a 360 spin, looking at each of you, meeting each of your gazes with his faux human eyes. And there is a mocking, incredibly human smile. But it's just a few teeth too wide. I asked for your companion to be brought here. The reminder I felt was important. You all hear this hissing voice in your heads. Dinner will be in 6 hours.
Once I hear the
And
door close. Oh.
Please.
Okay, then. I was just gonna say, once I hear the door close behind, I'm gonna rip the wood splinter out and examine, like, hide it in my clothes as best I can. Knowing that Sharp is like, I'll get him with this fucker.
Now, hold on
Okay.
a second. Hey. Edwin.
And she'll like turn. She's just like, at this point, she's like sitting in front of the bars, sort of just leaning her like arm against it.
Help me out a bit.
Help you out with what?
Need to go make some lockpicks, obviously.
All right. What exactly do you need help with?
Okay, so obviously we need a sturdy piece of wood that we could use in order to go ahead and get the hold lock, and we need another piece of wood in order to go ahead and actually pick the lock properly. I think I'll be able to do it right now. Like, with what we have right here, it just... Brickus.
Why?
Here's the $1 million question. We unlock the door, and then go where?
One step at a time. Hey, Brickus, how many shards of wood do you have over there?
Look over. How many shards of wood do I got lying around from my
That's probably a horrible
Oh,
answer.
I don't know.
But is there any pieces like extremely like rough or like very like tough pieces? That could use for a makeshift lockpick.
I would say, especially given that the pieces that are lockpick size were just shattered by Breckus against the bars, you would not see anything that looks particularly sturdy. While the wood is like bolted to the walls, it is like old, dry wood that has not been maintained or lacquered or anything. It is effectively just like raw wood.
Crap.
It would be, yeah, I like where you're going. I think you would need definitely need something to begin to carve the wood with as well. Because while you could very easily make a straight tension rod is the one that's the straight one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
While you could very easily make a tension rod, the other tools are going to be very, very difficult to make, especially with what is effectively splinters. Brickus has probably the largest piece, which is just slightly bigger than like a dagger, and was like sort of staked through his hand.
Yeah, that's my stake now. That's my stabbing weapon.
Understandable. I understand that feeling all the time. Right.
Brickus has a shank.
I have a
I
shank
don't want
now.
to. I don't want to no your idea. You could definitely begin collecting the materials, but none of this is going to be like, and I take these right now and start.
Yeah.
MacGyver key. I mean, if there, I could throw you some of the wood shards I made if you think you could do something with them if you want.
I try my best.
Okay, Brickus, why don't you give me an
Yeah.
investigation to pick out the best pieces that you think?
Well, it's not high for me, but I'll give it a shot.
Fuck.
I throw the bench at the bars again.
Hold on, let me shatter it a little bit more. Oh fuck. Oh no.
Oh god, that's not an even break. Hold on, let me try again. Oh no, okay. Well, now I'm just covered in splinters.
Like get along smiley. They're like, all right.
I can't step around my cell now without stepping on wood.
Say something to him? The smashing. I don't want the feeds to come back.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Say something to who? Out of character.
To Brickus. He's asking you to talk to Brickus, who's smashing up a storm next.
Yeah,
am
no.
I in the same, or I'm not in the same.
No, you're with Ethior.
Yeah.
Brickus is one cell over from you.
Brickus, buddy. I know smashing might feel good in the moment. But it might attract the guards, and that wouldn't be great at the moment.
Yeah.
It already fucking did. I'll hold out the bloody stake. Got me a weapon now.
Still need to work on this though. Right.
Brickus gives you some pieces of wood, but they are not the most promising of the pieces that were over there, and the most promising pieces that were over there do get a little bit more smashed. Sorry.
It is what it is. Right.
I will say, in the midst of this, you do note, Fada, that there is a single metallic object that you're able to see. There is a singular bucket next to a metal grate affixed into the ground.
Rusted shit, man, I'd imagine.
It's
Well, if you say a
can I get a better look at it with my perception scroll?
It's a metal bucket. What do you want to know about it?
Oh, I read that wrong. I heard that slightly wrong. I was thinking like you said, the way you said that made me think key for a second, for some reason. like watched them do that just because they're like, hey, you're not getting through this. Fuck you.
The bucket is probably the least shiny bucket you've ever seen.
Yeah, they don't
Right.
take care of their buckets here.
Like a
So
tarnished
terrible.
iron, rusty bucket that has something crusted over one of the lips.
Right.
Oh, that's terrible.
Like,
I
how am I
hate
gonna?
that bucket.
Trying to think about a way to go ahead and grab the bucket and possibly like detach.
It's in the ground, right?
Oh, is it in the round?
Yeah.
I can't
it's
see if I
like
could just.
fixed into the ground.
I can't just like detach one of the pieces since it's fucking rusted to hell, and see if I can use that.
Bucket is one piece. The grate is like cemented into the floor,
Right.
set into the stone floor. But they're both like next to you guys, just out of reach of the cells. Except for Brickus with his stretchy arms. He could reach the bucket if he wanted to, but it would not fit between the bars.
Also, it's not a nice bucket. I don't know if I want that bucket.
Okay.
Unless you want me to like pick it up and throw it towards yourself. You want to need a bucket or something.
Yep.
Wanna
As
need
long as you don't hit me
another
with
sound,
it.
yeah.
Don't toss me the bucket. Just see if we can just push it over here a bit.
I mean, I could probably push it, but I don't know if I'd be able to push it far enough to reach you. That's a long way.
Yeah.
How far do I think I can push the bucket?
You can't knock it down and roll it over.
I mean,
Well,
you could
how-
pick it up and throw it. It just or
That-
roll it. It just those are the louder options. If you wanted to very gently pick it up and quietly put it on the other side, I think that's just a little bit too far.
Do you actually want the bucket, or are you just thinking?
I am thinking at the moment. I was thinking like ways to go
Okay.
ahead and try to use the bucket in order to go ahead and like sharpen a piece of wood.
All right. Well, when you want the bucket, let me know.
Right.
Otherwise, I'll leave the bucket alone.
I could just use the bars instead, honestly.
All right.
All right. So literally, literally using wood to go ahead and sharpen and try to shape it. Thing.
Okay, you take the wood and you start scraping it against the stone wall to sharpen it and grind it down. We'll see how that is going in a few hours. He said something about 6 hours before dinner. It's probably been less than half an hour since that. Theric is praying quietly, kneeling in his cell. You hear words reaching out towards the traveler. With the journeyman, I should say. Is there anything else our cellmates would like to get into as you find yourselves in barren, cold cells?
Edelwin looks like not comfortable, but used to it. Probably just again sitting there, like just her face. Although you haven't really seen much of her face now, like you can tell that she's just like thinking. She's like, "How the fuck are we gonna get out of this person's cell?"
Okay. What about
Yeah.
Cyrus?
Did y'all tell me that it was some kind of like curse?
Yeah, we would have filled you
mechanism?
in on the details. It's a necromantic curse potentially laid by a Rakasha, was what
Rakshasa.
Isior said. Rakshasha. That word I've seen,
Then-
but I've never pronounced.
I would like to use remove curse on myself and Isior.
You do not have a spellcasting focus or anything with which to.
It is vocal and somatic.
You still need a.
No, the holy symbol only applies if there is a material component.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only time you need to focus is to replace the material components or something.
If I say any words, would they still keep the spell slot?
What?
What?
I'm trying to think of like it's like if we move the curse now, it becomes they're probably just gonna reapply it. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
I can do hand gestures and, speak my words of magic.
Yeah, but yeah, like, sorry, if you get rid of it now, they'll just apply it again, and I don't think we can get any more sleep, so I don't think I'll be getting any more spells back. We need to plan this out and do everything at once.
Well, I said that's what I'm doing, so there you go.
Okay.
Okay. Well, darn.
I mean, if they don't notice that it's off, maybe you can try to catch some shut-eye.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've gotten the magic rules for this fucking game wrong as long as I've been playing, apparently.
Yeah, the focus is only for material components. That's literally its only use.
I thought the whole thing was that if you take away a wizard's staff, they can't cast spells.
No.
Well,
No.
if those spells have material components, so like I couldn't cast, a wizard in this case could not cast fireball if they don't have bat shit at hand, because you gotta have
Right.
bat shit, and the wand takes the place of needing to have the bat shit.
Right,
Yeah, but
I
Verbal's
knew
magic,
that
you
part.
can
I
do-
just thought you also needed, like, that. I thought that was the whole reason that druids get like a plant for theirs, so that they can just have a plant in their, like, in the back of their glove and cast magic.
I mean, yeah, that would cover the material component, but it's
you
just for the
don't
material
need
component.
it. Yeah, I have
No.
gotten the rules wrong for that as long as I have ever been playing this game. That's nuts.
There's
hell yeah.
so many rules. It's fine.
Man,
Nice.
I would have changed so many builds if that were the case. I'm looking back at every spellcaster I've ever gone. I'm like, I gotta pick a magical staff since I will always have to have a fucking spell thing in my fucking hand.
Well, you do need it insofar as
For almost everything,
material
right?
stuff.
yeah, a lot of stuff has. It's mostly cantrips that don't have components and that kind of thing.
Right.
Honestly, I'm shocked Remove Curse doesn't require them. That seems like a spell that would require them.
You would think that.
I would think that. I'd be wrong. That's crazy.
Okay. Well, I now have to factor that into the plan of these people are smarter than me. They know how the magic works in this world. So we'll
I mean, they could have
figure
thought
something
I
out for
was
that.
depleted,
Yeah, probably. I mean, you guys basically out of everything. Yeah.
Now you
I
know how
still
I
have
feel
my-
at the last Navi game with the toast. Wait, you guys can do that?
Yeah, I was worried about them just reapplying it and you wouldn't be able, and just like, or just fucking killing you.
Well, if they kill me, they kill
Well-
me.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
They've done it before.
But
As a
I
matter of
mean,
fact,
if you
you
can
take a
act
step.
like the curse is, yeah, if they're not checking, they don't act. If you act like the curse isn't on you, then maybe.
We could also.
How does one act first?
I don't know.
I don't know
I guess
I'm
you
either.
just
act
saying, avoid-
tired, like you haven't
avoid their-
really
I
I'm just
mean-
just avoid their attention.
you know, I figure worst case scenario, I decurse myself, and I decurse Isior, and we sleep, and get stuff back, and then I don't need to cast anything else. Nobody's around. Like, there's no guards around. I would have waited until, you know, they are out of earshot, and you know, I think it's reasonably safe, and you know, then, you know, I still had 2 3rd level spell slots, and remove curse is a 3rd level spell. So,
what about wild shapes? You got any wild shapes left? That could be useful.
I can't seem to touch that ability.
Oh.
Like, I can remember what it felt like to wild shape, but I can't. For whatever reason, I'm blocked from doing that.
Oh. That seems bad. Alright, well, we'll see what happens.
But
I will concur with the fairy. We risk them being onto you if they think you're depleted. We also don't know how far they go. I can see a doorway over there that the fiends went into.
Well, I mean, I can just do myself if y'all don't want me to, you know, try and remove the. I guess the first question, Nate, does remove curse work? Is there some kind of magic dampening field?
If you would cast remove curse on yourself, the curse would be lifted.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It feels like taking a Xanax. Your anxiety melts away. You ever been prescribed anxiety medication? It's crazy. It's like life doesn't feel like everything is coming at you all the time. There are no invisible tigers stalking you. It's amazing.
holy shit. I kind of need that, honestly.
You were able to remove the curse on yourself, Cyrus.
Hooray!
That said, there is, as you do utter the words of magic, this is a stone room, and your voice echoes. And a creature clicking, and its mandibles will come out, and it will look between Isior and Cyrus, holding its trident in a somewhat hostile manner, but it doesn't attack either of you just by brandishing it at you. And it will point a finger at you, or a clawed arm at you, and click a few times.
Is it speaking in Abyssal? Because I speak Abyssal.
It is speaking in Abyssal. It is saying that you're an inferior being and wasting its time with these foolish attempts at magic, and it will cast a spell that you recognize as Dispel Magic, as it goes to dispel whatever it thinks you just did.
Okay, it could try.
That you're not currently under any magical effects, so nothing visibly happens. It doesn't know. But it clicks at you a few times and says, "Master will hear of this."
Ah, shit.
That part's not great.
Right.
I don't want to mention it, but I may have a way for us to Scray.
Oh yeah?
It would be a bit risky, but if we can...
Riskier than what we're already in.
Oh, I love Risk. It's my favorite game.
Do wizards need to have their spellbook on them? Is that also not a thing?
No, what
They
they
can't
prepare is what
prepare-
they memorized for the time. When they are out
Okay.
of that spellbook, whatever they had memorized is their permanent spell until they can get
Okay.
the spellbook.
Then
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
so now that
Wizards need their spellbook a lot more than, say, a druid needs, because a druid knows all of the
Right.
spells a druid can possibly
Yeah,
do.
or-
This
and
is
they
why
should play it every day.
This is
We
why
just have
Erlong
to
was so
prepare them.
flabbergasted at ECR.
Got it.
Isior needs to have a spellbook so he can prepare something new. Otherwise, he's basically locked into whatever he had prepared.
Right. The only reason
Prior
he
to that
lost his
fight.
spells before was because he mechanically was regressing to being a corpse, so he was losing his abilities to cast spells by the level.
Yeah.
Right.
Like me. Wait, no.
Okay. So then he will reveal to you that he kept his 7th level slot and he has teleport currently
Wonderful.
prepared. But that would mean leaving all of your stuff wherever it is.
Oh fuck.
And he would also, there is also a risk of the only places that he knows well enough to, like, know that he knows the permanent circles for, or is even very familiar with, are all in
Exactly what we don't want to
Faerun.
be.
Right. So if you're going to try and go somewhere else that he's seen casually or been to once or got the description of from one of you, there's going to be a risk that you guys might not end up exactly where you want to be.
I mean,
Can we be
so
together?
perhaps we
Yes.
don't go right now. Like, because how close do we have to be for teleport?
You have to
To see
be
the
within
target.
10 feet of the person teleporting, and it's the ECR can take 8 other people with him.
So if Isior moves here, let's say, I could go, and
10
potentially
feet doesn't reach across the.
Brick
it doesn't
is,
reach
but it
across.
doesn't reach if
Yeah.
anybody's over there.
Right. So you would need
also-
ECR would need to be out of his cell to do so.
Right. Because
So I also
Edelwyn
can't
and
potentially
Fayetta would
see him
be.
unless I reach out.
Yeah. No, it's basically Brickus and myself could go with Isior, but the rest of you couldn't.
We would be screwed.
It's
Yeah,
like
I-
it's like raises the hand. Is like I can leave my cell whenever I want.
Okay,
This says that straight up.
why aren't we doing this then? Why are you still sitting? Why are you still sitting next to me?
Because I can only do it once for right now. And I want to have everything prepared for it. I want to make sure everybody escapes. Because I can cast Misty Step at any time.
Yeah, but that'll only get you like out of the cell. You still have to get through the guards.
Yeah. So
Well,
like I
it's for
said,
the
I can
teleport.
like I said, I can leave the cell at any moment in time.
Yeah.
I mean, my ring has polymorph in it. I can, change one person into something else.
Would you still be wearing the ring, or would they have taken it off you?
Oh yeah, I
assume
guess.
they took all our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is gone.
Okay, then if they were smart enough to take my ring, then no, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Would assume they were.
And it's like my 11 potions.
Well, I mean, it'd be great if we could find the perfect chance, but if any of us can get out just to get help, that'd be okay staying behind. If just a few of us could get out to try to do what you can.
Just rough.
You guys kind of lapse into another sort of uncomfortable silence, broken only by Theric's quiet, mumbled prayers.
We could
Until
figure out-
once more, you hear the slam smash of a large metal door opening. Metal shod feet, followed by the same insectile gait, and a new set of footsteps. As they lead in another manacled and bound figure, you guys do not recognize the small kobold, who is not only
Oh
manacled,
nah.
but muzzled in their chains.
He's muzzled. Oh hell no.
Oh no! Yeah, I wonder who this is.
He's an
The
open
fiend
ledge.
will jab at you with their spear, Brickus, forcing you to take a step back or be stabbed.
Growl at him, I'll step back.
Okay. The kobold, still manacled and muzzled, is roughly shoved into the cell, the door locked behind. In the kobold's mind, they hear the words, "Hopefully the bear doesn't eat you. He's been the most trouble. He already smashed your bed." And gestures to the other bench. "Consider it fit for the work you gave me." And then the two fiends will make their way out of sight. Josh, would you please describe your character? You fucking predictable ass shit.
Miss, gotta keep up the small energy over here, huh?
100%. Standing at 3'1", a small black kobold with tattered urchin clothes. Obviously, he's probably stolen a number of other pieces and mismatched it altogether.
Oh, you're not wearing any. You're also in a sackcloth and
Excellent.
completely.
Fully on point.
But his drip though.
Hell yeah. Obviously manacled and muzzled for some reason, kind of looks to Brickus with these fucking wild red eyes underneath the black scales and squints at you. At that point, he starts going for the bed that isn't broken, keeping eyes on you.
I'm on the bed that isn't broken.
Then he'll tuck on, but still keep eyes on you.
Right. Can I examine the muzzle? Does it look like it's like chained on, or is it like a just kind of like
It's
a
a
loose
It's a
thing?
metal muzzle, but the straps holding it to the kobold's head are leather and do not appear to have a lock on them.
Right. Oh, because fuck those guys. I look at this kobold in the eye like, if I take that off, are you gonna bite me?
It's very narrowly. Are you going to eat me?
But through the side of
I ain't
their
that
mouth.
hungry yet. I don't eat meat. I'll reach over to take off the muzzle.
Flinches for a moment, but we'll let you go to take off.
Yeah, gave up meat a while ago, so you should be alright.
Everybody else put your height in the chat. I don't want to put your height in the chat. Brickus.
Put my height in the chat.
Yeah.
Alright. Throwing heights in the chat.
Heights in the chat.
I'm a short queen.
Oh, look, my height. In real life.
Wait, really? Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, surprising.
Damn, you
I am also 30.
I just imagine you being taller. I don't know.
Yet no.
Hey, nothing wrong with it. It is what it is.
Haha, short. Ha ha ha.
I didn't even laugh. I didn't laugh.
Staring Brickus down and then looking back and forth at everyone else here.
Yeah, I'll throw the muzzle on the ground and go, oh. I'm assuming you're not in front of those assholes, so what's your name?
Woo-brew.
Think I can use a piece of that to make a lockpick?
Hmm.
I don't think I can throw a muzzle through bars. I think it's a bit too big for. I don't know. Can the muzzle fit through the bars?
Not without bending it, and it's pretty
Yeah, I
solid.
think-
It was like,
Damn.
it's, not made for alligators, but it was made to stop a
Sure.
creature with dangerous teeth from biting through it or like wrenching it off their face.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Had
You-
hope.
So you seem to be the most conscious, aware person that's been brought in so far. Do you know where the fuck we are?
Really? They didn't like
Well, that's not.
what I was doing anyway.
What were you doing?
Living.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, my name's Brickus. Two over there is Edelin, Fayetta. That's Felric. Ignore the zombie. That was our friend, but unfortunately, he's a zombie now.
I mean,
Yeah, that's. Is his ass still dummy thick? Is he a zombie with a dummy thick ass?
Oh,
Yeah.
super
Take
thick.
up, zombie.
Uncomfortably thick. They also put him in a bustier for some reason.
What the fuck? Bro, looking
What's
good.
bustier?
Hey, Derek, do me a favor. Can you crush his head?
Bustier?
Bustier.
Bustier, yeah. Unfortunately, the foul undead is on the other side of the wall from
right.
me.
Okay.
I do not enjoy
Wonderful.
being in the smallest cell.
You're too big anyway. And Wugru will get down and start trying to stomp on the muzzle so that, like, a point of metal will come out. If possible, he'll try to work it.
Sure, give me an athletics.
Can I assist?
Hey.
No, not in stomping, but as you see that Wugru is not able to bend or dent this thing, you could offer your large foot to try.
Well, give a shot at that. You got any bright ideas?
You have more weight? He'll slide it over with his clawed toes.
Yeah, I'll attempt to stomp on it.
Okay, give me an athletics. 14 is not able to bend it. I'm very sorry.
Session's almost over. Oh wait, I already used my once per. Never
You
mind.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
we're
I
all
did
out
already.
already.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all spent.
We might all be
Yeah.
out, yeah. Alright. Oh. Damn.
Can I
Well,
use that?
Unfortunately, no.
Alright.
How about we have ourselves a little bit of an insider conversation if we're gonna do this? And I'll go ahead and link us, except for Derek, because I can't see him.
Okay,
Very wide
you
out.
mentally link everyone.
So what exactly is our plan? Considering we're, well, in a dungeon, naked, basically.
I mean, if we can get out of here, I can take care of the curse. It seems that I got rid of mine, so when I rest, I should be able to regain my abilities.
Speaking of Wugru, new friend, you got any scratches on you? You should give yourself a look over.
You are actually coming fresh from a long rest, Vugru. You have no injuries apart from a few day-old bruises. You've been in the back of a wagon for those several days, chained, manacled, and bagged over your head. Several of these insectoid creatures came upon you in the dark of the night while you were traveling, beat you, bound you, and took you captive. You've never run into them before. You've never seen fiends of this exact nature previously, but you've not encountered the Rakshasa.
Oh, hey, you're not cursed. Neat.
I feel fine. Just be. I don't like being in cages.
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Why
call
did they
that
have you
probably
muzzled?
great.
He looks around like a little bit fucking slinkish, and then does like a little puff of acid.
Spits an acid
Right,
over towards
bro.
the grate. It sizzles.
That could work.
I mean, yeah, get that thing burned through bars.
Hmm. I try to think real hard. Does acid work on bars? I say that openly to everyone.
I mean, strong enough acid, maybe. I don't know what kind of spit you got.
Iron. Does. If it's strong enough, it should work, but.
Right. Oh, I'm not sure how far it might make issues.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this might not be a popular opinion, but if any of us do have magical means of getting out, can't get all of us. I don't necessarily think they should wait around until we lose an opportunity. That's just my opinion.
I, for one, don't intend to leave the people who've protected my life at the cost of their own for several months now.
But on the outside, you can potentially help us.
If you get uncursed, you'll be able to go ahead and get. Wait. Spellbook.
Much as I'd like to cut and run, pretty sure any one of us who gets out of here ain't making it that far without the rest.
I could.
My.
Said you had a ship,
Oh yeah, you.
right?
You do have. Yeah.
We got a crew on that ship. How long are they gonna fucking stay around until they fuck off?
Current.
You guys
There's-
had just paid them to wait for like a month for you, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, there's also another question. We need to go figure out how to, like... I'm thinking about checking when it's to dinner. Let's go see where our stuff is. If we can't find it.
How do you intend on doing that? I think they're just gonna tell you where our shit is.
Oh, hey, thanks, insectoid monster. Where's
Hey,
our weapons and armor?
don't worry. We could just, use the classic method of look with our fucking eyes.
They're most
How-
likely
how's-
Mezzoloths. Sorry, it's the
I
teacher.
mean, unless you get out of this, how are we gonna look with our eyes if we're in the cell? They're not gonna I'm assuming they're bringing the food to us.
Yeah, but the guy's a cocky motherfucker. And we're out of equipment. He could probably assume that if he went ahead and tried to go ahead and fight him right now, we'd lose horribly. And so maybe we'll bring them to us? Bring us to them? Don't know.
Look, if
We
we
can
need
only
to,
see-
if we need to fake something to get out of the cell, pretty adept at faking it.
There is no way in hell they're opening us
You
up
know,
for any sort of thing.
Eh? You never know.
The strange sound to hear the kobold laugh when all of you are talking in your minds. Silence, followed by laughter.
So we're talking to him too.
I know
Yeah.
that.
Just like laughing out loud.
Yeah, he's still
I
laughing.
just he laughs. I look over at him. Something funny.
Making it.
Yeah, you're just as much in the shit as we are. You should start thinking.
Yeah. But yeah, we do have a route. We just need to figure out a way to get these doors open. Like.
I look back down on the muzzle. Was it buckles for the straps?
Oh yeah, out of character. I have forgotten. This is the one rogue who can't lockpick worth a damn.
Well, it happens.
They're not even skilled in sleight of hand. They
You
have
don't
a
need
4.
Sleight of hand, it's the lockpick skill, or it's the lockpick tool.
Right, but to try and improvise, you would need.
Oh,
Sleight of hand would be the closest.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah, lockpicks tools is a separate.
Oh wait. Yeah, I have fucking expertise in thieves tools.
But yeah, Nate, is
Well,
that
we don't have a.
is that muzzle
Yeah.
with a belt buckle question mark?
No.
Alright.
It's like leather straps.
I had to make sure. That would have been
Like like knots that link together and then you could tighten them.
Gotcha, so they were smart about it.
Yeah, it's not like I would say it's not like as long as a dog muzzle. Like it was more fitted to your face, picture more Hannibal Lecter than meant to stop you from opening your mouth wide enough to spew acid, but not enough to prevent you from talking through the sides of your mouth.
I want to ask a question. I know I don't get any benefits, but can I still use Whispers of the Dead with short rests?
You do not get the benefit of a short rest, which you would need to do Whispers of the Dead. While you can sleep, you can't long or short rest while you're cursed.
Damn.
So, still speaking in the mind link, I'm gonna go. I think right now the person who had the most options open to them is Cyrus. It might be worth it to see if we can get away with that, and then once he's had a nap, go from there. See if there's anything we can do, if he can actually rest up and freshen up.
yeah, I think just settle in and sleep, I guess.
Or we also need to go figure out how many times they patrol our area. Alright, if
We
it
can keep an eye on that.
yeah.
For all we know, they might not come in here unless there's something they gotta do or drop off.
Yeah, they said like for dinner and whatnot. Which is probably gonna be
Yeah.
poisoned.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I hate doing things.
Ubunga will try to pick his manacles with his knuckle.
Hey, he just like looks over at Cyrus and like, you think you'd be able to cast quieter?
If you're asking if I have the subtle spell ability like some sorcerers do, I do not.
Darn. I was hoping we could just like not alert the guards as you like cure poison and whatnot on when that shit happens.
I'm gonna see Ugru in the mess of wood chandelier and sigh and get up and motion to it. Goes like, I'll lay my own mess.
Right.
He'll crawl on over onto the bed.
just still stand just leaning against the bars and just look out.
Now I know why the
I can't get any
cage
rest
bird sings.
anyway. Well,
Uh-uh.
yeah, we'll just sign because like I can't rest anyway. You might as well sleep while you can.
Mumbled prayers.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
The mumbled prayers from Theric's mouth will resume. And as the day or night, it's hard to say from inside these cells progresses, hours will slip by with the same plodding, maddening sameness as each of the minutes that fills them. It is not until several more hours have passed and you are all in various states of rest when the guard complement that you have come to know, insectoid fiends that ECR described as mesoloths, will come into the cells. And each of you see that in their hands they're holding one or two sets of manacles. They will telepathically each at the same time pick one of you and say, "Step forward. Put your hands through the bars."
Yeah, I guess I'll growl and hold my hands out.
Okay. As you, each of you one at a time step forward and place your hands through, you are manacled through the bars. So you're effectively grappled and restrained. Then those of you that are in doubled cages will have the other one will be ordered. So first Edelwin and Brickus and Cyrus, then Isior, Fayetta, and does anyone not comply?
Oh, I'm sorry, what are they ordering?
You step forward to the bars and put your hands through, and then they manacle you. Put your
Right.
hands through the bars.
Wugru doesn't comply, but Infernal calls him a dung beetle.
One chance, whelp, you hear in your head. I will come in there, beat you bloody, and chain your unconscious body to the wall. Give me the excuse.
Slowly steps forward.
Okay. So now you're double manacled.
They got my feet! They got my feet!
Not your feetsies!
Well, your hands and your feet were already
Yeah.
together. Now your hands are also blocked on the other side. As they finish doing that, they will gather at the back side of the area over here, clearing room for two figures to walk down the hallway. You see
Yeah.
Lorelei and Chandler Tompkins.
Good, more bullshit, I can't wait.
Beatific smiles on their face and a satisfied smirk tugging at the corner of Chandler's arm. He says, My, and here I have you just right where I want you for a second time. How is everyone feeling? Well rested? I hope not.
I spit through the bars at their feet.
Peachy.
Ah, good.
The fuck you want?
I'm here to ask the first of many questions and offer you something in return. Call this practice for future. Each of you has a piece of information that I would dearly like to have, and I would be more than confident in talking about things going from, I don't know, benefits in your cell, softer beds, a book to read, all the way up to freedom. Does that sound interesting to anyone here?
And if we refuse, eventually torture us to death.
Oh, nothing of that sort. I plan to sell you to someone who, as I gather, will torture you to death. You have angered some very powerful people. They've put quite a bounty on each of your heads. Did you know that each of you are worth 10,000 gold?
I sleep in the street.
I'm sorry. The rat with scales is exempt from that, of course. A personal interest of mine. Yes, Ewu Gru? We've not formally met. I'm Chandler Tompkins, the Earl of Failwreath.
Stinky soft skin.
So, easy question first. But where are my manners? He will snap his fingers, and the Mytholoth will again come forward, just 2 of them this time, being passed trays. Each of them has 4 trays, one on each of their arms, that they will put in front of each of the cages. The zombie is thrown what appears to be an intact humanoid brain, and the rest of you are presented plates of what looks like the leftovers of dinner. The same dinner that you were having. Completely free of poison, no taint. I had Blade add the poison in after the dishes were complete. I assumed we'd need something to feed you all that we wouldn't make you vomit. This is dinner, and you get this regardless of whether or not you answer my questions, but I just want you to know that I care about your health, and you will be eating well while in my care.
Fuck yourself.
From your belongings, I've acquired quite a few interesting things. But I only have a question about one of them for now. This will be tonight's question. And whoever answers first, and with a true and verifiable answer, will receive. And he snaps his finger again, and a set of bedding is passed to Lorelith by one of the Mesoloths. Taken from my own bed, in my manor, I will be offering this for the information of what do these do? And he will produce from inside his own clothing a golden apple-colored potion. All of you would recognize this as the unstable healing potions. I saw one of you use it during our little tiff, and what I saw was a bit inexplicable. When I had one of my employees test it, it produced an entirely different effect. What do these do? An easy question. No downside for you for me to know what a potion does. An easy first day. He looks around at all of you.
I don't know. Drink it. Maybe you'll drop dead.
Fine set of betting, and there's no reason for you all to turn it down. I have the potions in my possession already.
Because sleep does us a lot of good when we can't catch any actual rest.
Your wounds need tending to. Of course, Lorelith, my dear. And she will produce what appears to be a filter filled to the brim with a glowing red liquid that looks remarkably like healing potion. It could even be healing potion. You will all also be receiving some medical care with your dinner. I understand that some of you are still quite shaken up. I'm not a bad host or a bad guy. This is just business.
Oh, yeah.
History begs to differ.
The fiend and slaver are certainly not a bad guy.
But you know that I'm not working to raise myself up. I'm just trying to better myself. Who in this world could say different?
Woe is you. Here, you want to know what that potion does? Why don't you hand it over? Drink it for you. You can watch what happens.
I'd be happy to give it over to you if you tell me what it does.
Yeah, I can drink it. You can see what happens.
Please, what does it do? Brickus.
Frankly, I ain't lying. I don't even know what it's gonna do.
Really?
Really. But I'm mighty thirsty.
Well, then let me not keep you from your food and drink any longer. The minor matter. Well, since no one answered my question, he'll reach over and put his hand on the bedding, which will catch fire as Lorelei drops it to the ground, and it burns, emanating a sickly black smoke that hits the 8-foot-high ceiling and begins to build around you.
Didn't you say that was your bedding? You're just burning your property now. That was your bedding. You said it.
Just making a point. Lorelei, would you offer these fine heroes some of your healing? Lorelei will come over and first present it to Isior, who will look to Cyrus to see what he should do. You know, Cyrus, that Isior is as hurt as you are. It's very risky for him right now to be at the, like, you guys are on the brink of death.
I'll say drink it if you want.
He will drink. He heals for 17. She will step to the side and offer the filter. She raises it towards your lips, Cyrus.
Pass.
Pale, are you sure? There's no poison, not that it would affect you.
I'm good.
Something for your limbs? Your wounds? She'll offer it to Brickus.
Yeah, I mean, I'll swipe it out of her hand and growl. You know what they say. You can't dive through a tree until you first break apart the window. So I just chug down the potion.
Okay. You receive 12 healing. She gives a sneering smile to Wugru and turns around to offer it to Fayetta.
Shadow's like, do we keep the bottle?
She has like a large, it's not a pitcher because it comes to a spout, but she's like holding the spout to your mouths and tipping it up to pour it into your mouths.
Damn it. Right, yeah.
Yeah, you would take it.
Yeah.
Okay. You receive 10 healing.
Yeah, she's giving us a lot of ones there, isn't she?
Oh, this one looks fine, darling. Oh, they all receive the same treatment. Fair is fair, dear. And she'll hold up the filter to you, Edwin.
She's just like, she has her like hands sort of hanging like over the bar. I'm gonna take this, and it's not because I really want to accept your generosity. Matter of fact, I'm really looking forward to getting out of this cage and skewering you and your husband alive. And she'll take it and drink it.
Okay.
Now take your fancy
14.
bedding and your questions. And, I don't know, do something unspeakable with them.
You cannot step back from the bars, Brickus. You are
Right,
manacled to
chained.
them.
That's true. Yes, I forgot to tell that.
But when Brickus leans back, per the line. God, what did I have to? In fact, effectively a line going this way to avoid Dragamento, so I was trying to catch her in a quick acid spray. A line.
Damn, that's crazy.
8-foot line while she was there.
Mm-hmm. Because it would be...
High or low, because I had already moved her by the time
Yeah.
you said it.
That's fine.
For if she had moved away.
We'll go low.
Low? Okay.
Ooh.
Alright. Do it for me.
Alrighty. Not the strongest. What?
Okay, dex save. It's an 11. She will take the 3 acid damage. And as she turns, you see the fiendish nature in her eyes as she points at you and says, "Him." And two of the Mesolos come charging over. Wugru, to leave it just slightly ambiguous, they take their tridents, and one of them will stab you in the side with it 2 or 3 times in the same spot, not pulling it out all the way and driving it into the same point, and you can feel your body being pressed back, your arms hurting as they're being pulled against the bars by the force of this thing. And the other one is going to bring the handle down on your wrist, and there's a nasty snapping sound. You are effectively reduced to half of your current health. And then Chano says, Enough, darling. Call them off before I have to next time. He spit at I said that they will be treated humanely, as long as they act right. I'll keep this as brief as I can then, and we'll finish up here. Darling, wait for me outside. He will come to the cages, and he says, well, doesn't help you much to know now. And his form will change. He grows by about 8 inches in height, his limbs each thickening. And you see a powerfully built tiger fiend. He will go around the room, and for each of you, he will take your hand, your left hand, and scratch with one of his claws an X into the back, actually a J into the back of your hands. Effectively recursing each of you and cursing Dorm for the first time as he freshens up the wound. All of you take 4 damage.
Yeah, she just grits her teeth and is like staring him in the face.
Now that unpleasantness is done, please do enjoy dinner. I will be back tomorrow with another offer, another question, to freshen up our little gifts. Ta-ta,
Seems like-
good night, and sleep well.
Seems like you're being a bad host to attack your prisoners.
I would never attack. I'm merely keeping you just how I would like you. Please eat. I'll have the Loths unbind you. And he gives a courteous, if mocking, bow, and walks out, the loud clanging of the door going. This time it is accompanied by a heavy and final sounding thunk. In short order, the Mezuloth will unchain you from the bars, and after you step back, they will slide the trays through the small slot at the base of the door for you all to have food and drink. It's watered down wine and the same food that you were eating yesterday, which is delicious. If a bit lifeless yondery for some of your tastes.
That was fun.
As you all sit back to eat your meals and contemplate your futures here, I will say that Isior looks over at Cyrus, who is ignoring his food and looking down at his hands as sparks of light start to emit from his palms, and they glow with a dull light as if his flesh is illuminated from within. And Isior realizes that Cyrus is not as out of magic as he should be.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to end today's session. Thank you all very much for coming. I hope you have enjoyed getting your asses beat. I did not want to make you guys not have fun, so I hope it was a fun, hard combat. And let's see how you guys deal with what comes next. There are already a lot of plans in the works, and you guys have quite a few steps already. The muzzle is in your possession. There are some scraps of wood that you guys are already using, and your spellcasters aren't completely unable to do everything.
Thank you very much for walking us.
I have to talk to you.
Oh?
What does that mean?
Everything okay?
Yes, but also,
Yes, but. Okay.
Yes, but.
yeah.
Yes to the but.
Alright. Do you want to talk right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still thinking about plans. It's like, how do I actually work with this? They're like, oh yeah, I can unlock everything. All my characters are stupidly good at lockpicking. Looks over at this guy, except this one.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, shit.
Oh no. Well,
They're like,
well, new bubble friend.
New friend acquired.
yeah, I even have, it's like even a new character I just made. Actually, no, they're not good at lockpicking either. They just have really good stealth rolls that for no reason whatsoever. Because it's a Final Fantasy D20 character,
Huh?
and they have plus 17 stealth, and they're level 1.